Welcome to another episode of RDR Podcast. We talk about all the nerdy shit you love or hate. We're your host. I'm Quintin.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Malik.
Today, we're going to be going over GTA 6. I know everyone has a lot to say. We got, what was it? The
Release date?
Yeah, the release date. And what else did we get? Like,
The price.
The price. We got the Ultimate and the standard. So,
Pre-order sales.
Yep, pre-order sale. So, we're going to talk about it and give our thoughts on it. House of Dragons has returned. So we're going to have to talk about the first episode and what we think of it. By the time this airs, the second episode will be out, but we're recording it before it, so don't ask us about the second episode.
If you want to hear about it, make sure you check out S-Rank Reactions. Quentin and his wife will be talking about it in 2 days. So please, please check out their channel. It is awesome.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Bungie laid off a bunch of employees. We'll definitely give our thoughts on that. Mm-hmm. We also finally got the price for the Steam machine. We have been talking about this since it was announced. We finally have the prices, and may shock some people. Also, Evo's numbers have declined.
Again.
Okay. We'll give our thoughts on that. And then we got the Spiderman trailer and the Paper-Made trailer. We're going to watch them both and give our reactions. And as always, we have our trash takes and our nerd recommendations. Let's jump right into this. GTA 6.
Did you pre-order?
I did not.
Me neither.
I did not. Now, I understand there's been some discourse about the price. How long ago did we talk about GTA 6? Months ago. It was like
time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, didn't we talk about it like a year ago when we were talking about the price? Not a year ago, but like last year. We were talking about the price, and we had said this is going to be $100 video game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We said that. I want to say that was close to the end of last year.
Or beginning of this year, yeah.
The beginning of this year, somewhere around there. We said this is going to be a $100 video game.
Yep.
So when they released the prices, I was not in the least bit shocked because, again, we all felt that this was going to be a $100 video game. Now, what I will say is we have a consumer problem in America. In a sense of there are people who don't want to pay $100, and that's understandable. I completely get why you would not want to pay $100. It's the weirdos shaming them. Oh, you can't afford $100, or oh, it's $20 extra. Shut up. What I read, like something like 90% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck or something like that. And then I seen Jazz just showed me a stat that it was like 80% of people under the age of like 35 live with their parents still now, or like, you know what I mean? So shut up. If you ain't got your life together and you talking about, oh, you ain't got money to spend on it, you probably don't have bills. Now, granted, I'm fine with paying the $100 because I already mentally prepared myself. You know, I already told my wife, I was like, man, if I save up $10 a week from now to the end of August, then I could pre-order this. Could I have pre-ordered it the other day when it came out? Yes, but do I want to? No, because what is the point of me pre-ordering it 6 months in advance? I could pre-order it the day before it's was it 7 days before that? I think you're allowed to download it or something like that.
Yeah,
right. I could I think what is it? November 19th is supposed to come out. I could pre-order it November 11th.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Right.
Like, what's the difference? There's no difference whatsoever.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Also, I'm upset.
Oh, I know why you were upset.
You know why
I texted you right away as soon as I seen it.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
No fucking physical copy. That's why I'm upset.
Okay. Tim, you've been on this pretty much your entire
life.
Yeah. I got to point this out to you. At this point in time,
he said no.
No game can be on physical in the sense of the game actually being on a physical disc. The games are too big.
Is it time we move on from disc to like hard drives, like what's the little sand disc? What are they called?
You talking about like the mini
micro
SD cards?
Yeah, there you go. Or
I mean,
even like the bigger ones that you can plug in like the front of the PlayStation where the controllers go and all that.
Or the USB.
USB. There you go. I couldn't get USB out. I don't know why. Yeah, thumb drive.
I mean, I'm all for physical media. I get it because you own it. When it's on physical media, it's yours. But at this point in time, no game is fitting on any disc at this point anymore. So they can't, unless you want to have a GTA 6 that has 5 discs to it.
I don't care.
Honestly, if they move on to thumb drives, I think I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't own it. It's a psychological thing for me.
I get the concept behind it, because especially back in the day. I would say PS3 era and earlier. PS4 era, there's some wiggle room on whether or not it's fully on there. But PS3 era and earlier, the game fit on the disc.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So buying it digitally didn't make sense, because at that point, if they just decided to get rid of it, you no longer own it.
Right.
But GTA 6 is too fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
Owning the disc is just the license. Like, there's no way they could put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to, like I said, have 5 discs.
So I get 100% where Tim's coming from, and I understand the difference. This is why I don't really ever argue with him with it, but the difference for me is I prefer digital because I have 2 PlayStations.
Yeah.
And one's digital only.
Yeah.
And I carry that one to and from work with me. So I don't want to carry all these discs to and from work when I want to play a game. So for me, because if you don't have the disc, you can't play. If the disc isn't put in, correct?
Yes.
So for me, for my digital only, that doesn't help me. So it's easier to just download digital, and then I can move it from PlayStation to PlayStation, and I can just play whenever. I don't have to have the disc present. So that's why I'm a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I completely understand what he's saying and feeling that you don't own it, because at any time, I believe they could just shut it down if it is digital and just be like, oh, well, can't play anymore.
Yeah. That, like I'm saying, I understand the concept behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But that concept doesn't matter anymore, because even if they came out with a physical disc,
right,
they could still do the same thing that you hate about digital. Say, game's gone. You having the disc doesn't matter. If they take it down, if GTA 6 came out on physical release, which they did release an article saying there will be one, it just won't be on immediate release.
Did they say that? I thought that was...
No, I did see an article. They said they will be releasing one. It just will not be on day one.
Okay. I'm about to say, I seen somebody leaked that information.
But even if that is the case and you have the physical copy, it's just the license. So if they decide this game no longer exists, you having the license doesn't mean shit. Well, it's still gone.
If you're not connected to the internet, though, can't you just still play it?
I don't know.
As long as it's on the disc, right. You won't be able to like update it or anything. But
I don't know how all of that works.
I'm assuming. But so my thing is, and here's my question: if you buy the physical and they give you this little download code, now can that work on multiple PlayStations?
If it's a disc, if it's the disc as far as how all the other discs work,
I'm talking about before they released this disc version. Remember, they said it's just going to come with a code in the box or whatever.
I don't know,
because now I'm wondering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now it's basically just a download, and they'll send you the disc later. But you know what I mean? Can I like move this from PlayStation to PlayStation? Is the code only going to work on one PlayStation? Like.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because for me, that's now my question. Because if it is, it's just a download, and I can still use it as a regular download, but they'll send me the disc later. I'll buy the physical copy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming if it does come on a disc, it'll be like any other disc game that exists now, where you can use it on multiple PlayStations, but you can't use it on a PlayStation without having the disc inside of it.
Right.
So that would be my guess. But
well, I mean, it you would have to be able to, if they're not sending the disc right away, you would have to be able to play it without the main disc.
No, what I'm getting from this is you either buy digital on release or you wait till the physical comes out. I don't think you can pre-order physical and play on day one.
No. They said if you buy the physical, they said it'll send you, from what I read, they said it'll be a code in the box, but you won't get the actual physical disc until a later date.
Was that a official word or is that the leaker word?
I thought that was the official. It could have been the leaker. I don't.
So let me ask y'all this: now that now this is just digital as of at the moment, do you think this is going to kill like GameStop? Because because midnight release for GameStop. Why? You know what I mean? Like,
I thought GameStop been.
No, I mean they're still hanging on, but but. Do you know what I mean? I thought this would be something they'd be look forward to. You know what I mean? Because this would be a midnight release.
Oh, this would be huge for them.
This would have been huge for them. But now that who's gonna wait in the line for midnight release for a digital download at GameStop when you can just sit at home, be funky, and get it? You know what I mean? So you ain't. You know what I mean? Like,
well, they be in that line funky too. So let's not.
Yeah, that's true too. But now you can be at home funky even more. But you know what I mean? But now it's like, why I can just be funky at home instead of being funky at GameStop. You know what I mean? Like, so.
My guess is if GameStop wants to get in on this, which I'm assuming they do, they're going to offer something for people that come in on a midnight release, whether it's some type of art. They're going to give something away.
T-shirt, keychain, something GTA related. Yeah.
They're giving something away to bring people in because they understand how much money this is going to generate for them.
Yeah.
It would behoove them to bite the bullet and buy a shit ton of merch and be like, we're giving it away, because they'll make it up in spades by people coming in and buying the game.
Just something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So my guess is they're going to do something like that, or they're going to do something to have you come in to buy it. What that will be, I have no idea, but that's going to be the case. So my question for y'all, like before, when we spoke about this months ago, when we was predicting it was going to be $100 flat, I was saying I was willing to pay that based off of all the stuff I heard was going to be in this game.
Yeah.
$80 is even better for me. Like, we were predicting 100. I'm saving 20 off of my prediction.
So real quick.
Yeah.
From GameStop, it says, if you buy it, it says this product will only contain a download code inside the box. To support preload starting on November 12th. A disc will not be inside the box.
Yeah, that's what
GameStop is saying.
But that's not the physical copy.
Yes, this is the physical copy. This is what you get the box and everything for through GameStop.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the physical copy. Yes, there is a box there, but the physical copy, are people talking about like a disc?
Right.
A physical disc.
This is what this is what they're categorizing as a physical copy until the disc is released.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So will this code work in multiple? But that's what
I'm going to say no.
That's what GameStop is doing for now. So
yeah, no, that's not a physical code. Yeah. That's going to be a one-time use code.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, there's nothing to stop people from loading it on multiple consoles if it's just a code.
Yeah. So. All right, but so you said saving $20.
I'm saving $20.
But did you hear like the things that you won't get if you buy the $80 version versus the
Yeah, I'm looking right here. Most of the stuff is like cosmetics.
It's cosmetics. So yeah.
So I don't give a shit about cosmetics. Like, they're talking about good time gear. You get a special little car, you get a special cars,
personalized weapons. There's tattoo shops. There's some shops that you won't be able to enter.
See, I didn't see nothing about that. I see special guns, personalized guns, special outfits.
Mm-hmm.
You get special vehicles. Yeah, you're getting like just.
Yeah, there's 2 exclusive vehicle mod shops.
That, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you legit get in-game stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so that now that changes things. I thought it was just custom skinned cars and stuff like that.
Right,
No.
right.
Yeah, they said there's shops and stuff that you will not be. There you go, right there.
A salon
that you will not be able to go into unless you have the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, how do you feel about that? I'm kind of torn on that. I don't like that.
That's real EA-ish.
Yeah,
that's real EA-ish.
Yeah,
but I mean,
but ultimately, it doesn't change the game at all.
Mm-mm. To be honest, though, this is real like Florida and California coded. Like
Gambit Bay.
When we were in Florida, there was literally, we went to this mall and there was like the good side of the mall and then there was like the rich side of the mall. And it was like they had velvet ropes and like they're like checking you out and make sure. I don't know how true it was, but somebody was like, yeah, man, they got to make sure you got a certain amount of money before they let you even into that store. Like they had guards outside of the stores, like not letting you in the stores.
That's wild.
So, I mean, I guess that's just kind of like, this is kind of the same thing. Like you just can't go into that store if you ain't got, you know what I mean?
Okay.
The money.
Yeah, 2 mod shops. I saw a salon, a clothes store, and a tattoo shop.
Yep.
That are only available on the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, and there's special tattoos by somebody I seen.
That's probably what's in the that special tattoo shop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's by some artist, but I can't remember exactly who it was. But,
well, see, that would make sense if they're like all designed by artists, the artist collective Fale.
Yeah.
If you're paying a specific like well-known tattoo artist or well-known artist, you got to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to be able to pay them, you got to upcharge. I get it. Mm-hmm. Now knowing this, I might still spend $100, even though it's technically only cosmetics.
Yeah.
It might be worth it.
I feel like a big part of GTA is cosmetics, though. So, but like I said, for me, I'm looking at this like, all right, look, even if I thought this was going to be a $60 game, let's say you thought it was going to be $60, you could save up $40 between now and November, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't, I understand, and you rather just get the $80 version. That is, you know what I mean? That's
still the game.
That's up to your discretion. That's, you know what I mean? You don't need it.
Yeah.
It's up to what you want to spend. But like me, like I said, I'm mentally already prepared to spend $100.
That is true.
So I'm prepared to spend that. And I get for the people that still playing GTA 5, you might as well just drop the $100. Because you're gonna be playing this for how long?
Yeah,
you're gonna get your money back.
Look how much money they spend on microtransactions on 5. So,
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like I've spent $50-$60 on games that I've hated in, an hour, 2 hours. So to spend this on a game that I'll probably, spend well over 100 hours in, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I might just drop the 100.
Yeah. But I think it's kind of funny not letting people in certain stores. I think it's like,
that's wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wonder what happened.
That's what I was about to say. I wonder how they do it.
Yeah. Is it just not available, or do you try to walk in and they just get the fuck out? You're not allowed in here.
That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be great. Like somebody throw you out, get your broke ass out.
I was literally about to say those same exact words. I was about to be like, get your broke ass out of here.
That would be absolutely hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Yeah. It would probably piss somebody off who's frail and soft.
Oh, I'm sure, but who cares? It's GTA.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You know what I mean? The good thing is Well, I'm seeing people complain that there's no word of the online yet. Like somebody looked and they was like, "Oh, this is a 1-player game. It's a 1-player game. I'm paying $100. It's GTA. What did you think it was going to be?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the online has always been a plus.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we didn't have the online how long ago? You know what I mean? I think 5 was the first one with the online.
Yep.
Well, 4 had it too, but it wasn't like.
Did 4 have online?
Yeah.
I don't remember 4's online.
I don't remember that either.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nothing like 5's, but
the online in 5 just
it took it to a whole nother level.
It annoyed me though. Like I was like I would have to turn. I would just rather play by myself in the online and do all the stuff, but because you always get those weirdos just running around and then just killing people, and you'd be like, "Bruh, come on." So,
well, how do you think the missions are going to be? Do you think they're going to be? Do you think they're going to be like not as graphic as the past ones, or do you think they're going to be like?
I think this is GTA.
Or you think they're going to stick? Or you think they're going to keep it to like they always have been?
I mean, it's what's made them
who
they are. You know what I mean? I can't see them going back on that now. That would be a travesty, right?
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. And they need this game to make a ridiculous amount of money because of how much they spent on it. So, you know, you can assume shark cards and all of that is still going to play a big role in the online and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they're not going to mess it up and be like, "Oh, let's just, ruin what made us popular."
Yeah, they're not going to strip it down. My big question is, are we still going to have heists? Because those were fucking fun.
So I thought I read they're supposed to be, and they were saying like, well, speculation, because they were saying like, I guess now they're taking that Red Dead approach where your car will hold all your guns.
Yes.
And they were saying for different heists and missions, you're going to have to plan ahead, like what guns you take with you.
Yeah, I was literally just reading here.
I kind of don't like that idea personally, but
they're saying right here, the weapon loadout is going to be a lot like Red Dead 2, where you can't just carry 50 guns.
See, I don't like that. I'd rather, this is Grand Theft Auto. I want to be able to carry all the guns.
Yeah.
That's me nitpicking, though.
Yeah, but they're saying, like, the Ultimate Edition is marketing text, numerous mention of weapon lockers. So that tells me that you're going to have to stash the weapons you have.
At least if I can carry like 4 or 5 on me at a time, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But Red Dead, it was what, like 3? It was like 2 pistols and a...
No, 4.
Was it 4?
Because you can you got the shoulder holster,
the
back holster, and then you got the dual
pistol. Okay,
so you can put like a sidearm in there, and then
yeah.
So I mean, if you can carry,
I need like 10 for Grand Theft Auto though. You know what I mean?
I say if you can carry, because usually for me, whenever I play GTA, I was limited to like 3 that I used. I would use a pistol, and I was like, oh, I only got a couple people to deal with. An AR or like a rocket launcher. Anything else I used was just kind of for fun. Like, oh, I want to try to use a shotgun for this. Not because I needed it, but just because I wanted to.
I was a big shotgun and sniper rifle person.
I definitely did the sniper rifle on certain things where if I found somewhere to hide, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just stay here with a sniper rifle and just pick off everyone who's trying to find me. But for the most part,
like if it was like, oh, he's driving the vehicle away, that was I'm like, I know I could blow it up with a rocket launcher. I'd much rather just shoot him in the back of the head while they're trying to drive away with the sniper.
Yeah.
So
I'm okay with that. Not being able to carry 50 guns at a time. I don't care about that. As long as they don't go ultra realistic and say you can only carry 2.
Want it in just destruction. That's what I want from GTA.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can still do that, you could do that with 4 options. If you have a handgun, an AR, a sniper rifle, and a rocket launcher.
What if I want to carry a taser?
Maybe a melee weapon. Throw 5, a melee weapon.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, are you guys excited for the game?
I mean,
it's GTA, like you said, like of course.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'll be more excited to get a physical copy, but but still, everyone's excited. I mean, I saw so many people online post they already pre-ordered it. You know what I mean? But none of us pre-ordered it. But yeah, of course, I'm excited.
And, like I said, there's no difference pre-order. There's no difference pre-ordering it now and November 11th. There's zero difference. So why even like go out of my way to do it?
And whether you get it from Walmart, Target, etc., they're not going to run out.
Yeah,
they're not. Like they
it's
know,
impossible.
They know how big this game is in the western part of the world.
Can't run out of a download.
You can't run out of a download. It's literally
and
impossible.
You can't run out of a download. Even when they do get a physical copy, they're not going to run out.
Yeah,
you're just not.
Yeah, I mean, pre-ordering it now is just to be like, oh look, I already got it. It's not.
Yeah,
it means nothing. I look at it this way. I'm like, my car will be paid off in September, so maybe I'll pre-order it then.
Right. Like, so all you're doing right now is torturing yourself looking at a clock.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I turned my PlayStation on and it slowly like uploaded the 6, and I'm like, come on, man. And it's like pre-order now. I'm like, no.
I hit this. I just hit dismiss. Like, I hit dismiss, and I was like,
but yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can't say I'm excited yet because we haven't seen anything since that trailer they dropped, a year and a half ago?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've seen people complaining about that. They're like, the detail isn't as good that they've been showing recently as it was from back then or something like that.
I haven't seen anything to say the detail's not as good.
I think they uploaded like some pictures or something, but I was seeing people complain about it online, and they're like, oh man, they took some of the detail out and this and that. And I'm like, dude, they weren't showing us actual gameplay. Like that you know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, that's how trailers work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. The internet, that's all you do is just complain.
Yep.
It could be the perfect looking game and someone's still going to complain about something.
Oh, absolutely. People are going to complain regardless. So what do y'all think about the size of the game?
What do you mean?
Was it 300 gigabytes?
300.
That's like two NBA.
Down there, my whole PlayStation.
Like 2 NBAs.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It is. But, I mean, what else are you going to be playing for a while with this?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how much. I don't know if I have a 1 or 2 terabyte hard drive on my PlayStation.
And those things are getting expensive.
Yeah, those are expensive because of AI.
So, the external ones.
Can't do it.
What?
Can't use it.
Why not?
PlayStation 5, you can't use an external hard drive to play PS5 games on it.
Oh.
It won't load it. You have to have an internal hard SD. Yeah.
All right. Well,
there goes my state drive, SSD.
There goes my question.
Nope, you got to have an internal one.
Oh, okay. I seen people that was like, "Oh, I got an external hard drive," and I'm like, "Is there a special made one, or is it just a regular external hard drive?" I'm like, "I have a freaking 2 terabyte one."
I think you can store like PS4 games and play it off of there, but PS5 no.
Oh, okay. See, I was never sure. I never even tried it to even know. So,
but have you heard? I don't know how true this is. I just happened to see it. I think someone put it in a group chat. If someone's trying to scalp
it was Derek.
GTA 6, how do you scalp something you can't run out of?
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, people are very dumb.
My whole point is, if you're buying scalped versions of GTA 6, you're a fucking idiot, and I got some land in Iceland to sell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dumb.
Stupid.
Dumb.
If that is true, and you are buying scalped versions of GTA 6, you're an idiot. There's no other way to put it.
I wouldn't be surprised. So
either you're an idiot or you're just some unknowing parent who's never been involved with video games and think that it's going to run out.
Now, do you expect any cameos from Vice City to come back into this game? Like, I know a lot of the voice actors from Vice City have passed. but just like I'm trying to think. Like I know Danny Trejo's still alive, so I wonder if he might do a cameo for a mission or two.
I wouldn't say I would be surprised by it, but I'm not expecting it.
Not expecting it, okay. Like also we know Lance.
I think it'd be cool.
Like we all know Lance is dead. Obviously, he killed Lance. Tommy Vercetti, the voice actor, passed away. But I know like I'm trying to think some characters that are still alive, like Phil Cassidy. I would like to see Phil come back.
I could see some Easter eggs pointing to, oh, you drive by a store, Vercetti's Auto,
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of alludes to the old Vice City characters.
Candy Sucks or something like that.
You know, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
But characters actually returning, I don't know.
I don't know if y'all seen the one radio host from 5 just did her like her departure, saying that like she was signing off. This was it for her. She did it in GTA 5.
Okay.
And I guess now they're gonna have like Paris Hilton as one of like the radio hosts now. So like, how do y'all feel about that?
Hopefully it's better than her adult movies. All right, anyways.
Didn't give a shit about Paris Hilton then, don't give a shit about Paris Hilton now.
Oh well.
But
I've seen like some stuff come out that I think they're the way they've built this game from what we're being told. This is to me, it just sounds like worth $100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
if half of the stuff that it's rumored to have in this game exists,
and it sounds like they got a little bit, they got something for everybody now. And they said there's pride parades. I've seen there's male strip clubs now. You know, of course they're gonna always have the regular strip clubs and everything else. It sounds like there's gonna be a little bit of everything in this game. So yeah, I'm excited to play it. Yeah. I think the best part to me that makes me, you know, want it even more is that Elon Musk hates it.
Oh, that's always a great thing.
Absolutely. So anything he hates, he said he doesn't. It's too violent, and he doesn't want to have to. One of the missions made him shoot at cops, and he didn't like that. It made him feel bad.
He's a Nazi.
Yeah, go back to South Africa or wherever you're from.
Those aren't cops. He just hates every race. Can you picture being like the richest person ever and you're that miserable that you still find a way to be racist? That's insane to me, right?
Yep.
Like, but yeah, like so. Oh yeah, I'm seeing people excited about fishing. Yeah.
Oh, that ain't my thing.
I know. I don't.
That ain't my thing either. I'll probably do it once just to say I did it.
I seen some dude talking about Crimson Desert, how much he fishes. I was like, I tried it once, and I was like, no, this ain't for me.
Well, it was big in Red Dead too. A lot of people loved fishing in Red Dead. That too.
I did it like once or twice, and I'm like, no, it's not for me. I don't like fishing in real life.
Me neither.
So it's like I don't
definitely
need to do it in video games either.
That's definitely an older generation thing. They love that.
No, there's a lot of younger generations that like to fish.
I can't sit there. I just can't sit.
Can't either.
No, it's boring to me.
Boring, yeah.
Like a lot of I always see like a lot of NFL players in the off season like to go fishing, and a lot of them are like young, like they're in their only first few years of the season.
Yeah,
so it's not like it's the vets. It's
okay. Yeah, I guess the fishing in Crimson Desert is real akin to the one in Red Dead. You know what I mean? The fish goes that way. You want to let it, not fight it too much and then reel it in when you're supposed to.
Right.
I don't like fishing in video games, or in real life. But yeah, I want to see. I'm interested to see how they make this feel fresh, also from 5, because they did a lot of updating in 5, obviously throughout the years and everything. So obviously we'll have better graphics and stuff like that. But I want to know how this feels fresh and new with the 2 characters versus having 3 before, you know what I mean? And as we said before, I hope they play differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want them to feel different.
And please, no toy helicopter missions in this game. Please.
No toy helicopters.
Those were terrible.
Yeah. So, and then hearing how much they put into like the lands of Florida and everything. I want to.
Yeah, I mean,
one thing I want to see is I just want to be driving down the road and then the alligator just start walking across the street randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that true Florida shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else on that?
No, it's going to be talked about, for the rest of this year, and I know down the road we're going to do our favorite GTA missions and our hated GTA missions.
Oh yeah,
it has to be talked about.
But we'll definitely keep an eye out on it. Any more news comes out, any big news, we'll be talking about it.
Absolutely.
Right. House of Dragons, episode 1.
Wait, is it House? I thought it was House.
It's House of the Dragons, but we ain't saying all that.
I got you. Okay.
I seen Kev on Stages.
Yeah,
I seen him talk about that. It said HBO House of the Dragon, and it was like black people House of Dragons, and I was like, that's what we call it.
House of Dragon.
Yeah, but episode 1.
Welcome back
with a banger.
Welcome back
with a banger. What'd you think?
Just like from you and Jazz's channel, kind of like with Rhaenyra, like about the Rhaenyra situation. Obviously, they still don't respect her for her being a woman, and her council don't respect her. But also, I get why they were looking after her. Her son's an idiot. Our son's an idiot.
So I didn't say this on S Rank.
Yeah.
I do not like Jace, and I never liked Jace. So as soon as he flew in there, I looked at Jazz and I was like, oh, I hope this is it for him. I didn't think it really would be.
I'm okay with
but I
that.
was like, oh. And then the way he went out.
Yeah.
I was like, because he was just in the water, and then he got that first arrow, and I was like, well, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like when they get their dragons killed. And he got his dragon killed, and I was just like, "You're an idiot,"
And that's what we were saying. Like, what was it? Sunfire, is that his dragon?
Veramax. Veramax.
Is he Veramax?
Veramax?
Okay, yeah, yes. Veramax and Moondancer, which was both of their dragons. They're not as big as Cyrax.
No.
So yes, it's much easier to bring down the small dragons.
Correct.
Like, dude, you should have just let your mom handle it. Like, she's smarter. She's more tactical. She knows what she's doing. But yeah, him. I said a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, it's only a few weeks until I start defending Rhaenyra's war crimes. And now I'm like, hey, she better burn everything down.
Right, and I know she's made some mistakes in the past, like at the Rook's Rest. She
Yeah.
fell right into the that dude y'all hate, Cole.
Strong.
No, Cole.
Yeah,
Kristen Cole.
Yeah.
She fell right into his trap.
Sir Strong or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, she fell right into his trap and the whole thing, But other than that, she's been okay. But I know, like, her first son got killed at when Vagar ate him. Yeah, even though her son just not really know how to control the little dragon. Dragon got scared, But again, this was her son's fault why he died.
Yeah, he was an idiot.
He's an idiot. He went to a battle he had no business going to. Sir Lawrence fucked. They locked her in the room.
Oh yeah, he's
fucked.
Oh yeah, but Jace told him that. He said
he did.
He said you're supposed to protect her even from herself. He said so your life for her life. He's letting him know, buddy, you're gonna die if you do this. Like,
yeah.
And she's absolutely gonna have his head.
Yeah,
absolutely gonna have his head. The ones that captured Aegon and Larys.
Yeah, foot fetish.
Yeah, foot fetish.
Yeah,
they are stupid.
Yeah,
I would have took both of their heads right then, and I would have showed up to Rhaenyra and been like, "Here you go."
Right. Well, Larys is a weasel, so he'll do anything he can to get out of anything. You know what I mean? So, and Aegon is just an idiot. Like, he just
because he went and bend the knee.
That he's just an idiot.
To me, that was the best I've ever seen Aegon.
Yeah,
that's the best I ever seen Aegon. And I said to Jazz, I was like. On our channel, I was like, Aemon.
Yeah.
If Aemon was born first, this would have been over.
Oh, for sure.
Rhaenyra and them would have probably been gone.
Oh, absolutely.
So we got to see what he does on the throne now.
But Aegon's just an idiot because like he doesn't take anything serious. You know what I mean? Well, even like when he, like before he got burned at Rook's Rest last season, when he, he didn't take nothing serious.
No, he absolutely does not.
And I think because he was born first, obviously he has the crown and all that shit. But
you figure while Aemon was studying and learning to try to be king, Aegon, who was rightfully not rightfully, but supposedly next up to be king, was what? Sleeping with whores and doing all this other stuff because he was never really supposed to be king.
Right.
And I was like, all of this could have been avoided if in this world y'all learn to name y'all kids something the freak else.
Yeah.
Why do y'all all have to have the same name?
Yes.
Like if you didn't name your son Aegon when the king was on his deathbed and he was screaming out for King Aegon, she would have never mistakenly thought that was her son. But also, which to me, how does she just come out and be like, oh well, the king on his deathbed said it should be him? I mean, like everyone else should have been like, no, that's not how any of this works.
Right.
She was the heir to the throne, and that's just it. It doesn't matter what he said on his deathbed to you and only you. Yeah. This is what we've always known.
I agree. So, and it's too late now because she realized she was pretty much played as a valuable pawn.
Yeah.
By her dad and then Rhaenyra's dad and it's just and like you said, like what you and Jazz was saying, like with Aemon, she's terrified of her son.
Oh, she's absolutely terrified
of her son.
Absolutely terrified.
Because Aemon's terrified now.
That's what I said. I was like, this isn't like Cersei. Cersei wasn't afraid of Joffrey.
Nah.
She just kind of like more or less pitied Joffrey because remember she was like, maybe he is probably the Mad King, but she wasn't afraid of him. No. She's like, no, I'm still his mom.
Right.
Alicent is afraid of Aemon.
Yeah,
she's afraid.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
And then. For one, because obviously, because he was born second. And then, remember in the last season where he was at the brothel with that girl and, he was confiding to her and then Aegon went down there and embarrassed him.
Yeah.
That's why Aemon burned him at Rook's Rest. He's like, okay, I got you now. Because he had no business being there at Rook's Rest. Like, you're the king. Why are you here? He's like, okay, I got you now. And then, but for the first time since he was a kid, Aemon sees he's fear. He's scared, because now his sister has these other dragons, and I keep saying this before. A lot of this is Daemon's fault. Y'all had the biggest dragon,
and he didn't give it to his daughter.
Yes,
that's it.
Vagar was laying on that beach, and Aemon didn't have a dragon. Remember, they all laughed at him when they were kids. Like, you don't have a dragon, ha 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 ha. He went down there and took Vagar.
He could have just gave it to his daughter to begin with.
Yes.
And then this whole thing, even this thing with Sheep Stealer.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen because she has Vagar.
Yes.
And none of this happens because
that's who was supposed to have Vagar? Was Rhaena?
That's who could have.
Who could have?
She didn't have a dragon.
Okay, because that was the one. Because I remember she was like, "Hey, that was supposed to be my dragon," or something. He's like, "Oh, you didn't."
Yeah, Daemon never let her claim Vagar.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, bro, like, because their mother was Vagar's, right? If I recall.
Yeah, Vagar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daemon's ex-wife, their mother was, Vagar was her dragon.
Laena.
Yeah.
Laena, okay. Yeah, I'm like, how do you just, you have the biggest dragon outside of the one that already died. How do you let that just sit there and go? And then, so I don't blame Aemon from going down there and getting it. You know what I mean?
Who also could have claimed him? Her father.
Corlys.
Corlys.
Yeah.
I get it. He said, nope, I belong at the sea. But I'm like, you could at least have like claimed them. Like, hey, this is a major dragon. We can't like this. But I was obviously before the family was divided, but still.
Yeah. And then so I'm just like, okay. And I remember y'all talking about where his son went. Yeah. He's with his lover.
Yeah.
So,
but I was wondering, I'm like, is that ever going to play a role later? Because he can come back.
Well, because I remember Sea Smoke was originally his, the dragon.
Yeah.
But remember, he kind of just left. So, but C-Smoke went to the other guy. So I don't know. Maybe he might come back. I don't know.
Is C-Smoke claimed right now?
Yeah, he claimed that black guy.
Oh, the other son.
No. Remember where they were all? It was Ulf, that other guy, and then a black guy. They were waiting for Vagar to show up, but he never showed up.
Yeah, that's that's Corliss's other son.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're brothers. The bald one and the one with the dreads.
Okay,
they're brothers.
Yeah, they were waiting for. Yeah. That was his. We're the other one, the gay one. That was C-Smoke's original, but he left. With his lover or whatever. So that was C-Smoke's original rider.
Yeah,
but yeah. So I don't know. And then the whole Corliss, the battle at the water. That girl was nuts.
Oh,
she reminded me of somebody from God of War.
Shota
Lohar. I think her name was Lohar. I think that was her name.
Is it
Lohar? She was nuts. I liked her though.
Yeah, but you knew she was nuts when she showed up last season.
Yeah, she didn't.
Remember when she was wrestling and then she's like, "Hey, you can have any of my wives."
Yeah, she was nuts. But
you knew she was going to die because she was too obsessed with Corliss.
Yeah.
Too obsessed with Corliss, but I mean, she was right. She said once he sees his place burning, he gonna lose focus. So I thought that was pretty cool, and then to see his son actually call him father and like
right.
So, but I mean, to me, I seen this episode was given a 10 by IGN, and like I said before, this is the first time in history I actually agree with something IGN said because they go out of their way to be wrong, but
right.
To me, this was an amazing first episode. I thought it would have been, and the way this ended, I was like, this could have been the season finale for last season.
Yeah,
and it would have been an amazing, season finale. But for 2 years, would have been like, is Corliss dead or whatever? So
yeah,
this. I mean, the show, and to me, I don't understand how, and I think these are different people, the directors and all that, than Game of Thrones, right?
Yes, yeah, BD.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're gone. Thank God.
Because I'm like, you did this so well, and this is so good, but yet Game of Thrones, they just ruined it at the end. So I was like, it's funny to see this continue so well. But this was a phenomenal episode.
And then the last two things is I don't get the whole thing with Aemon passionately kissing his mother like that. But
Aemon's just a weirdo.
Aemon's just a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do think his mom is fine, but again, that's his mother. That's
also.
But
I seen a meme. I seen a meme that was like, they really cooked with the Alicent casting. Yeah. Like her when they're younger and her now. I literally just said the Jazz the other day. I was like, or yesterday, I was like, you realize that was two different actresses? And she's like,
yeah.
Well, no, they changed because you could tell with Rhaenyra from going from Millie. Yeah,
the Supergirl.
They went from Millie to the one now.
Yeah,
I was like, you could tell the change with Rhaenyra, but with Alicent, I was like, why didn't they change? And I was like, and then you keep watching, you're like, hold up, she kind of looks different, but not enough.
Yeah,
and then I was like, maybe they just made her look older. It was two different actresses.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was like, this might be the best casting ever. I was like, yeah. I was like, she really just looks like a young version of her and then an older version.
Right.
So they absolutely cooked with that. But yeah, I mean, the show's so good, man.
It is. And then
anybody into fantasy and dragons and fighting and sex and drinking and anything else,
the wine,
gotta watch the show.
Yeah, and you think Corliss is alive, right? You don't think he's dead?
I think Corliss is alive. I at least I hope he's alive.
I think he's gone.
You think Corliss is dead?
I think he's gone. I do.
I hope he's not. So,
but we'll see. But there's only supposed to be 8 episodes this season. So,
and then we gotta wait another 2 years.
Yeah, I'm about sick of that with HBO with these.
Yeah,
but that's a different topic for a different day. But like I said, they didn't disappoint. It's about time for Rhaenyra to push back because like this is the second plan you did. It kind of backfired. Third plan technically.
She got two dead sons. She has one son left from Cole.
Yeah,
and then she has her 2 sons from Daemon.
Yeah, and a bunch of stepchildren.
Yeah,
Yeah. So and sheep stealers out of control. But
I mean, honestly, she should have never rode into that though.
Yeah,
and right away, as soon as she started riding in, I was like, she doesn't have a saddle.
No,
because they're all hooked into the saddle on the dragon. Like she's just holding on to a spike and just trying to ride in. I'm like, this ain't. this ain't what it is. And then it was funny because soon as Jazz seen the the Sea Snakes sales, Jazz was like, "Oh no, friendly fire!" And sure enough, just
Sheep Stealer was just out of control.
It was like, yeah, bro, he don't know. He was chilling on his own for how long, and you just come and get him, and then you just expect him to listen right away. Like, bro, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Moon Dancer and them was trained for this their entire lives. They grew up with their riders and everything. You know what I mean? So.
But now it's time for the big dragons to start getting involved, you know. And the last thing was Allison's other son. I guess I'm assuming he was in the previews. Because remember, she has another son that she never talked. She talked about in the last season.
Yeah, they sent him away.
Yeah, but I think he was in the previews.
Oh, he was? Okay.
I think that was him because he has a dragon too. Because remember in the last season.
Yeah, but it's young. It's still a baby dragon, right?
Yeah, but the story, it goes by so fast time-wise because there was someone talking in the previews with the dragon. I think that's him. So I don't know. We don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, because he's younger than
that girl. The one daughter that doesn't really do anything, but she's kind of odd.
Well, her dragon's big too, but she doesn't. You talking about Helena?
Yeah.
I like her though.
Yeah, she's odd.
I really like her character.
She's quiet, but she knows stuff.
Oh yeah. Yes. And she be saying stuff right away, and they don't be listening. Like I think she could kind of see the future.
Yeah.
She be saying stuff, and they don't be listening to her. They just be like, "Oh, she crazy." Like, no, she's right. Y'all need to pay attention.
Like the brand of broken going on there.
Yeah, I want to say her other son's young, maybe like 10 or something like that.
Yeah, she sent them off.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah. But that's all we got on that though. But it was a great episode, and I'm looking forward to I'll be watching on Monday when I get home from work, but I'm sure y'all have it up by Monday or Tuesday anyway.
So I actually work Sunday, so we can't record it on. But we said we were going to record it. We're going to release on Monday nights anyway. So yeah, Monday night it'll be out. Try to give people a chance to watch it.
So I'll listen to it Tuesday morning. So,
yeah.
All right.
So
that's all I got on. That's all I got on House of Dragon. It was a good first episode for sure to come back.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming I have to watch Game of Thrones before getting into House of the Dragon.
Nope.
Not really. No.
Completely. First of all, it's a prequel.
Yeah.
It's way before Game of Thrones. Like 100 and 200 years before Game of Thrones or something like that. Yeah, no, not the same at all.
But just for the record, I am Team Vhagar, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh, come on.
I like Aemon and Team Vhagar. I don't approve of
Team
Aemon.
Black.
I don't approve of Aemon trying to like make out with his mother. That's weird. But
that was weird.
I do like Team. I do like Vhagar. I think Vhagar is a dope fucking dragon.
So you're Team Green in the end.
I don't like. What's her dad's name? Otto. I don't like Otto. I do like Alicent.
Otto Hightower was the kicker.
Aemon.
He was the kicker in the replacements.
Yeah. But I do like Aemon, but I really like Vhagar.
Vhagar's dope because Vhagar's so big.
She's so big.
It's so big. Nobody can mess with that dragon. But I'm Team Black, man.
Yeah.
I'm riding with Rhaenyra all the way. Daemon's probably my favorite character because when Daemon gets his hands dirty, so he
needs to do something because. You got these daughters don't know how to ride these damn dragons.
Man, I feel bad for the messenger that got to go tell him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Jace is dead. Rhaenyra was locked in the castle while it all happened by her own guard. Your daughter got a dragon and killed a bunch of people because she didn't know what she was doing. Even Friendly Fire.
Yeah.
Corlys might be dead.
Yeah, and
the castle was set on fire. You gotta go and tell Daemon all that. They'd be like, "Hey, ride and tell." No, I ain't telling you.
Where the hell's Caraxes at? What's his dragon name? Caraxes or Caraxes or?
All right, Syrax.
No,
or Craxus.
Yeah. Yeah, but the long neck.
Yeah,
the long neck. But yeah, do something.
Yeah,
but that's all I got on.
I'd be like, bro, I'm not going to go tell Daemon this. Like, he will have my head. No, sir. Daemon does not care about killing the messenger. No.
Yeah, they talk about the dragons more on House of Dragon. They do Game of Thrones for sure. Oh yeah.
So, there was only 3 dragons in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and it was just Daenerys was the only ones that had them.
Yeah.
All the Targaryens got dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yep.
So,
but that's all I got on it though.
All right. Bungie lays off employees.
Yeah,
a lot. Apparently, right?
Yeah, I saw this yesterday or 2 days ago. Something they were it was like almost 300 layoffs. I guess something with Destiny 2 or something.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is done.
No, it's reaching the end of its service. Okay.
But
significant cuts.
Yeah.
50% of the studio. Mm. Wow.
Several hundred people. Like that's
bad, man.
That is terrible to just all of a sudden jobs gone. Like game development can be such a brutal industry to work in.
Oh, absolutely.
You're just going along just fine. You like Xbox is closing some of the studios, and like the ones who made South of Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
That game got like awards and, praise for that game. And what, a year and a half to 2 years later, they're closing the whole fucking company? Like, that's just wild.
Yeah. So I get they're saying Destiny 2, I guess it fell short of expectations. My question is, was it that big of a disappointment to the point that they didn't just push to start Destiny 3?
I thought Destiny 2 was fine.
I did too. I was just reading what you had up, and it said it fell short of expectations the last few years.
I saw that they were moving to Marathon, which was an absolute failure.
Yeah. See, it's right there at the bottom. Destiny 2 fell short of expectation these past several years. So now I remember, we'll talk about it next episode, but I remember Anthem was supposed to be like the Destiny killer, and I thought that ended up making decent money, but that game sucked. So I always thought Destiny was doing pretty decent.
I thought it was doing all right too.
Didn't once you got to level 30, that game kind of just capped out?
I never played Destiny all like that to be able to tell. I dabbled with one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, I played the first one for a little bit. It wasn't very long. But yeah, I just feel bad for for these developers that lost their job. You know what I mean? I just hope they're able to find something else. You know what I mean? But this is what's hurting the gaming industry. Stuff like this. And stupid AI, and just. But 50%, that's a lot.
What? Yeah, what I'm reading, daily revenue of 3.7 million on Steam.
Oh, jeez.
Like, how is that a failure?
This sounds like corporate greed.
Yes.
And that was during the final update.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not even.
So how is that?
That's not even its peak.
How is that bad?
I know this sounds crazy. You think this is because of Rockstar, maybe because of how much they brought in for the pre-sale? Maybe they're probably thinking because of that. Maybe
what's that got to do?
I don't know.
Anything?
They might just look at them like, oh well, if they can do all that, maybe we can lay off. And I don't know. You know how people
should no company be holding them standards, holding their.
Yeah, people just look at it because if they see other companies doing better numbers, they be like, oh, maybe we can just.
Yeah, but shouldn't nobody be trying to live up to the standard of Rockstar? That's a whole different beast.
Yeah, they're saying strong unit sales. The game failed to generate recurring revenue.
It's been out since what, 2017?
Right.
Yeah, 2017.
It's 9 years. It's not GTA.
Right.
I don't know what these companies want. I could understand being like, okay, it's not building enough, post-launch revenue to keep it going.
Yeah.
Destiny 3.
I get that. But to be like, okay, we're not getting the money we're expecting. We're basically killing off the whole company. That's just wild to me. And what's crazy is if you knew it's not doing that great, so to speak. Like you said, this game's been out for 9 years. You're telling me by year 4, you didn't think, hey, maybe we should make something new?
Yeah.
Right.
Not necessarily Destiny 3, but something, anything.
Yeah.
Like Bungie, like they're the ones that originally made Halo, correct?
Yes.
Because I know Bungie's no longer owned by Microsoft.
No, by Sony.
Yeah, they're owned by Sony now.
Mm-hmm.
So is this on Sony or is it
this? I think this is all on Sony.
Sony, okay.
But like, yeah, see, like
Sony acquired them after, only a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2022.
I think this is a money thing. Sony buy them for $3.6 billion. They want that money back. But
yeah, but they should have. The moment Sony bought them, they should have been like, "Hey, Destiny 3
or something,
so that we can make our money back or something." Like, you know what I mean? Don't just, you were already. I guess Marathon, but
Marathon has been pretty. I believe it was considered poor.
Yeah.
Generally favorable reviews.
IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. That means I know it sucks.
I just hate when they pull the plug so early on things like this. You know what I mean? Like why not just go back in? Like you said, go back in, hit the drawing board, just try something else out. You know, like I mean, obviously, you know,
greed.
We're not the ones with the money, but still, like I don't see why not just go back in and hit the drawing board. Like, okay, would this fail? Or let's see what we can do to fix the game and try to make it better. You know, like
I mean, you see that all the time. That one game we played together the one time.
High Guard?
High Guard.
Yeah.
That game literally existed for a month.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened with that.
It shut down after a month.
Yeah.
I remember y'all talking about it, and then I seen a report not long later, like it's shut down. It was like, what?
Like, I mean, I think that's part of the brutality of video games these days with so much available.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sink or swim type of thing where you're just like, hey, you gotta, you gotta come out strong or else you're on a chopping block.
Catch the lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Lightning in a bottle is something that comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like Helldivers 2 is lightning in a bottle. Like no one's ever even heard. I didn't even know a Helldivers 1 existed. Then all of a sudden Helldivers 2 pops up and it blows up. Like that's lightning in a bottle where, something just comes out of nowhere. Like Bungie releasing a new game is not lightning in a bottle because people know of Bungie.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's where like no one could have predicted Among Us what that would do.
All right.
Yeah.
Like that was lightning in a bottle. That's just some guys on their own made a simple little mobile game that blew up to such an incredible point that they became like millionaires off of it.
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Like you're just like lightning in a bottle. Like I said, it's just something that's unexpected that comes along. I think the main thing is too many game companies play it safe.
Oh, of course.
You make this genre of games and you had a successful one. So we're going to make another one that's basically that same game with a little bit of twist. And people are like, why would I play that when I have this that's made by you already?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, you need to branch out. That's why, like, there's a point of playing to your strengths. But at some point, you got to be like, all right, let's try something new.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's still the same genre, it needs to feel different. Like, in essence, I know Quintin don't really care, but Naughty Dog, Uncharted, and The Last of Us, or in the most general terms, action story games.
I love Uncharted. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
care?
but you don't like The Last of Us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they are so, even though they're still, you could see elements of each of them in each other's games, there's such vast differences between them that it doesn't feel the same.
Right.
A lot of companies like Bungie post Halo. You have Destiny. Destiny 2 was just the same game, just a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marathon, which is Destiny in just a different universe. It's not different enough. So it's like there's a point of sticking to your strengths, but there's a point of, okay, we got to deviate something, some way.
There's also a point to where, as you said, if you make this game, why would I buy this game that's similar?
Mm-hmm.
Just go off the name of this game.
Yeah.
So did we need Marathon when you could have just did Destiny 3? Just the name alone would have brought in your old Destiny players.
Perhaps, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just my thought. But yeah, this is unfortunate for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You don't wish this on any company, really.
Like, it's 50% is a lot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So, anything else on that?
No, but them CEOs sure make money off of that.
Oh,
though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. They ain't cutting they pay, not even a little bit.
Of course
not.
not.
Even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
They'll say something like, "Oh, we didn't receive our bonuses."
Yeah, of course.
So
they knew they were doing when they made that decision.
Yep. So, Steam Machine price update.
So the price for the Steam Machine was officially released. Did they announce the release date?
I didn't see a release date.
Okay,
but
I didn't think so either. But I wasn't sure if I had just missed it. But Steam Machine released, or is going to release, for, let's see the price here. The base model.
Yes.
They
do
did
have a release date.
What's the release date?
June 29th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Monday.
That's in 2 days.
Oh, wow. So the base model is what, like just over $1,000?
$1,049.
$1,049, and the 2 terabyte version is $1,349.
Yep.
This is 100% on AI's fault.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
This is not Valve's fault. They are not being greedy. They are not trying to mark things up. This is just, they're releasing this machine at cost. This is how much it costs them to get these parts. So this is what the end user has to pay. I guarantee they wanted it to be under $900 prior to the price surge in RAM and storage space.
Right.
It's because all of the AI data centers that are trying to be built and all of the RAM and storage being bought up that drove up the price of those components that did this.
All of this so that y'all can make stupid TikTok videos with AI.
Yeah. Because most reports that I'm reading, AI is not adding productivity to companies, not at the level that they're expecting it would have. So all of this is just eating up all of the resources that could have made this machine a game changer. Because this was on par to be an absolute game changer.
Absolutely. But we also do still have to take into account this is a computer.
Yes.
This is a computer. And a lot of people, why wouldn't I just buy, I don't know if you just seen, I think the Xbox increased its price.
Yep.
And people, why wouldn't I just buy an Xbox? Well, they increased their price too because of this same reason.
Same reason.
And PlayStation is not going to be far behind.
Yep.
And I mean, this is the cost of the RAM is ridiculous because of AI.
Yeah.
So, but this is a computer.
Yeah.
This is a computer. Now, it may not be like the most powerful computer, but again, it's still a computer.
Yeah.
I think I looked when did I build my computer? 2024? Was that 2024? Yeah, I believe it was.
Somewhere around there.
And the price of my computer, I looked up the same thing now. The RAM is quadruple the price it was when I bought it.
Yeah.
For the exact same one, exact same RAM. Quadruple the price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While I don't think these costs will kill the Steam machine, I do think it's going to cause some people to not buy it, because I easily was able to create a comparable custom PC for under $1,200 that can pretty much perform as well, if not better, than the 2 terabyte Steam machine.
I mean, you also, I'm not disagreeing with you, but you have more knowledge about computers than most people.
Yes.
So,
but I'm just saying it's not hard to build one that performs better for about the same price.
Oh yeah, no, I agree, but I'm just saying, that. Yeah. But I'm seeing people complain like, "Oh, it doesn't even come with a controller." Like, it's basically a computer, buddy.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I think that complaint is valid, because if you're pushing it as a gaming console, it should come with a controller.
Use your PlayStation controller.
What if you don't have one? What if you're a person who this was going to be your first gaming console?
Get a keyboard.
But from what I heard, it's not optimized for mouse and keyboard. It's optimized for a controller.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Like the menu and stuff is optimized for a controller, not mouse and keyboard.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I do feel that it should definitely come with a controller, in my opinion.
But I mean, their controller is a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's probably gonna be what?
Another
$100?
I thought it was like $60 or $70.
I don't know. I was just assuming. I can't remember the actual price of it.
But
wasn't it close to $1,100 or something like that?
The controller?
Oh no, the whole system, right?
The Steam Deck is like $1,049.
Okay.
But the controller is
$99.
Okay, $100.
Yeah.
If you get the actual Steam Deck controller, but you can get pretty much any controller off of Amazon. You can get a decent one for like $40. But like I said, I do think that they should have released it with a controller. But one thing I will say that a lot of people are overlooking is, like you said, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I'll just buy an Xbox or a PlayStation." A, those prices are going up too. And B, with a Steam Deck, you pay for the Steam Deck and that's it. You don't have to pay for Steam Premium to play online.
Mm-hmm.
You get the Steam Deck, you hook it up to the internet, you buy the game, you play online.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's no annual $60 or so that you got to pay for your online services.
Oh, like PlayStation Plus and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing like that. On a computer, there is no such thing as any type of online system or anything like that.
Right. And you could also get the Xbox
Game Pass.
Game Pass. I mean, you can play those games.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in the end, to me, I get it's expensive, but the idea of the Steam Deck is still worth it to me.
In my opinion, I agree.
Yeah. And
one thing that a lot of people, I guarantee, are overlooking, because they're looking at the cost and they're like, "Oh my God, it's $1,000." 99% of y'all pay more than that for your cell phone.
That is very true.
Yep.
That you use every day, and you're on it for over 10 hours a day.
Yeah, but
I mean that honestly justifies the cost if you're like, I'm on it all the time.
And if but I mean, you're putting up a lot of money out front for this. But like one thing I like with Steam is I'll go to different websites and get keys instead of paying full price for a game on Steam.
Yeah.
You can save money over time. A lot of money over time with this. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? There was one game I wanted. It was still like $40 on Steam. I found it for like $5. A key for like $5 online. And I was like, hey, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can save a lot of money doing this. I mean, it's obviously, like you said, this isn't Valve's greed. You know, it's the cost of everything now, you know, so.
And then throw on top of that the fact that the amount of games that you'll have access to. Because you'll have all of the primary games that most people play, the Street Fighters, the Maddens, all of that type stuff. But then you get all of those indie games that people talk about that come out of nowhere, the lightning in the bottle type games where you're like, oh, I just stumbled across this game because it was on the Steam sale for $3. This game is incredible and it was made by one person. Like, those type of things are incredible to come across, and having a Steam machine is going to allow you to do that.
Right.
Yes, there are some indie games on Xbox and PlayStation, but there's way fewer than compared to Steam. It's a lot easier to get on Steam than to get on PlayStation or Xbox.
And I mean, if you're a person that travels, obviously we can't take our desktops with us.
Yeah,
this would be nice to have.
That little Steam machine can fit in a suitcase. And from what I heard, it's very quiet. There's special little. I did see a video where someone made a special like faceplate that helps it cool better, which then you get a little bit better performance out of it. But, you know, Valve did some things to save costs and stuff like that. But like I said, I still think it's worth it. It's less worth it than if it would have released for about the $700 or $800 I think it would have released for if it didn't.
Right.
If this AI boom didn't happen. But I think it's still worth it, in my opinion. And me as a collector, I'm probably eventually going to get one. When? I don't know. It's definitely not going to be when it releases in 2 days. Because, you know, I'm saving up for a few things. And I also want to build a new actual desktop PC. So I'm definitely going to get one eventually. It'll probably only be the 512 because it won't be like my main gaming console, so I don't need the huge amount of space. But it'll just be one to have, just to say I have it.
Speaking of, I seen there's a store in Ohio you can go to. I can't remember the name of the store, but it's
Micro Center?
Yes, there you go.
I wish there was one in Pittsburgh, man. I've been wanting to go to
it's only a couple hours away.
Yeah, my wife would hate me if there was one close to us. If there was one within 30 minutes of us, she would absolutely hate me because I would be in that store all the fucking time.
Which part of Ohio is it in? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I looked it up and it was like an hour, 2 hours away. So, but I can't. I don't know. It was like a couple weeks ago. I was looking it up. Maryland Heights,
Mayfield.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up the closest one.
Let's see.
No, there's one in PA. Looks like it's temporary closed.
That's not Micro Center. That's
right outside of Cleveland. There's one right outside of Cleveland.
Yeah, I got one here that's right outside of Columbus.
Okay, it's 3 hours.
So, but I'm like, if one of those existed close to here, right outside of Cleveland, my wife would hate me because I would be in that place all the fucking time buying all types of computer components.
Yeah. So, but I might actually wouldn't be a bad trip if you planning on building a computer.
Yeah, I might have to make that trip one day.
Yeah. Well, let me know because
2 hours and 10 minutes away.
Yeah, let me know
outside of Cleveland
because Jazz needs to build one too.
Yeah,
probably take her truck and just ride up and come back with all this stuff,
all this shit.
Yeah,
we might have to make that.
Just clean out
that change.
Just take everything out the back of her truck and just come back with all this stuff.
Yeah,
cool. So
that's all I got on Steam. But to people who buys it on Monday, let us know in the comments how y'all like it.
Yeah,
yeah. Absolutely.
I'm hoping it does well. So
yeah,
I want it to do well too.
Yeah. So, Evo's numbers decline again, as Malik said.
Again.
All right.
So I currently have the numbers for Evo from this year, last year, and 2024.
When we went.
Yeah,
it's
this year. Street Fighter is at just over 2,400 people, with Tekken 8 at just over 1,300, 2XKO at just over 1,000, and Rivals of Ether 2 at just over 1,000. Last year, Street Fighter was over 4,000.
Wow.
Tekken was over 2,500.
Fatal Fury was at
15. Guilty Gear was at 15. Those two games are still at Evo. Guilty Gear's under 1,000. Fatal Fury's under 500. So Fatal Fury has dropped off by over 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And so has Guilty Gear's dropped over 500. The year before that, when Tim and I went, Street Fighter had over 5,000 entrants. Tekken had almost 5,000. Guilty Gear had over 2,000. And then there were two other games with over 1,000. So that alone, you had about, obviously there's people that entered multiple games. Like that year in 2024, I entered Street Fighter and Tekken.
Yeah, and I think the year before it was over 7,000 for Street Fighter 6. That was the first year it came out.
Wow.
No, 7,000 happened this year at Evo Japan. They were they were saying that Evo Japan broke the record for the most entrants.
But to go from basically 3,000
to go from 5,000 to 4,000 to 2,000, is a drastic drop.
Yeah. In a lot of these games too.
More than 50% of your people.
Mm-hmm.
So I ask you, mainly Tim, what do you think the reason for the drop off is?
It's a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, I think a lot of it has to do with.
I have a question about that.
The price. The pricing is a problem, I think.
Did the price go up?
Yes.
What did it like?
When Tim and I went, I think it cost. I got to Evo and I entered 2 games. I think it was like $180.
No, I think a little over 200.
Maybe it's a little over 200. That was just to get into the venue and to enter the 2 games. The 2 games of negligible was $10 per game.
Are we counting airfare too? Because airfare.
No, I'm just talking about. Just to get into to the venue. I'm not talking about airfare. I'm not talking about the hotel. Just to get into the venue, it was about $200, I think, somewhere around there. Now I looked it up because I was thinking about going to Evo this year, and it was like $350 per person because I was going to take my daughter and my son with me. And I was like, we're looking at almost $1,000 just for us to go. That's not including food, airfare, or hotel.
Right.
So the price has definitely jumped.
That is a problem.
Drastically.
So, Tim, are you saying it's also the economy?
Yes.
You think that's plays a big role in it?
Airfare is a big problem. Yeah. Unfortunately, the visa issues are a big problem. A lot of pro players are not going because of visa issues.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, our president is a problem. Unfortunately, these policies has been a problem. So it's kind of hard for a lot of the pro players to come over here because of a lot of the political things, unfortunately. Just a lot of the streamers aren't going, which is a big problem. And like Brian F is not attending. Sajam is not attending. And when people like that don't go, a lot of people don't want to go.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just like I know, like, because I listen to Brian F's podcast every week, Trash Talk, and Idon was saying, like, you not going is a big deal because a lot of people watch you every week, and when you don't go, you don't realize a big impact. He goes, I don't think me going is not going to be that big of a deal. And he's like, no, it is, because a lot of people look forward to seeing you there because, you know, you are a big part of the FGC, and, you know, you not going is a big deal, and him not going is a big deal. I don't know why he didn't go.
See, I agree with that statement, but I don't think it's just the fact of him not going that's the big thing. I think it's his reason, because, well, not just his reason, their reasons. Brian F. primarily, I believe, said it was monetary. It just cost too much to go.
Okay. I know what Sajam did.
Sajam is like, I don't like the new ownership.
Yeah.
That was about to be that's the question I was trying to ask. I'm like, does that play a role in this?
It 100%
they're owned by Saudi now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That was going to be my question.
It 100% plays a role, but I'm not going to say it's the driving factor.
Okay.
Because, like Tim said, I also watched Trash Talk with Brian F., his podcast, talking about fighting games. And one of the things that they mentioned there that I feel is very true is the game Guilty Gear Strive is a very strong LGBTQ community game.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of characters that are LGBTQ
in the game.
LGBTQ, and it is very well populated by players of that demographic.
Yes.
And as you see, the numbers, 2024, they had over 2,000 people.
Yeah.
2025, they had over 1,500 people. This year, they're down to under 1,000.
Yeah.
So when these people are seeing this stuff, and yes, part of it is the stance of the Saudi government towards those individuals, it is going to play a factor. But I do think, like Tim said, the biggest issue is the cost.
Yeah.
For a while, Vegas was trying to move to a point where they're like, hey, everybody come. We want everyone to come. We want kids out.
Yeah.
When we were young, Vegas was for adults. And adults only. If you should not be bringing kids here. Then they made a pivot like, we're going to provide stuff. Bring your kids. You can go to these places. You can do these things. Bring your kids. Now it's turning more into a place where you go if you have money.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, we don't want you there. It's what it's turning into.
Yes.
And because everything is just so expensive there.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. Just to eat is so expensive there.
When we was there, I was like, every time we ate, I was like, there's another $80 gone.
Oh, yeah.
80 when we went, and that was decent. It's now.
Well, that was what, 2021?
Yeah. When me and Tim went to Vegas in 2024, we were dropping $50 each alone. Like, you were dropping $80 when it was you and your wife.
Yeah.
And the thing was, we went to that guy's restaurant out there.
Yeah.
I got the same thing there that I get to the one out Greensburg, and it was double out there.
Yeah.
Just because of where we were at.
Yeah.
And I get the same thing here in Greensburg, and it was double less. Like, you know, it's ridiculous. And also, I think another thing what's hurting it, another reason why these people are going, is because of all the Evos that are coming. So it's like, well, if I can't come to America to go to Evo Vegas, I'll just go to one. I'll catch one somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, if I can't go to Vegas Evo, I'll just go to one in Japan. Or if a European player is like, well, if I can't come over here, I'll just catch the one in Evo France, or I'll catch the one in Evo Morocco, or Evo in wherever the next one is at too. That's another thing. It's losing the prestige. So it's like, well, why? What's the point of me coming over here when I can just catch the one over here? You know, that's another thing.
Well, yeah.
That's why when they first announced all these Evos, I had specifically stated they should not be using the Evo name for those other.
Correct.
You did say that.
You did.
It should be Evo presents Battle in France. I don't know.
Yes.
Battle of Brazil. Where, yes, it's the same company, but it's not Evo. And like I had said back then, if you win this, maybe you get free entrant to Evo.
Yes.
So Evo still holds this prestige up here, but you can still hold these other tournaments, but understand that, yeah, these tournaments are cool, but it's not Evo.
Yeah.
And like you were saying with Brian F's podcast, they asked the question, and I would like to ask it to y'all. Should Evo move out of Vegas?
Yes. Yeah. Because Vegas is becoming such a big thing now because everything is happening in Vegas. They're getting all these sports teams. Mm-hmm. Everything is going into Vegas now. So like you said, it's about money and it's becoming too expensive. So why go there? Go somewhere else at this point. I agree.
Yeah.
Move it over here. Move it to the East Coast. I'm okay with it at this point.
I don't know if this is kind of the same thing, but I know there's a Evo Japan, right?
Yes.
So I seen someone, they broke it down, and this is obviously different, but I don't know if it could be kind of the same thing here. It is cheaper to go from America to go to Japan, flight, hotel, all of that, and go to Disney in Japan.
I know what you
than it is to go to Disney here in America.
You saw that at the makeshift project.
I seen on TikTok somebody.
Yeah, the makeshift project.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's I know exactly what I'm about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I seen someone that actually went. They was like, "Oh, well, we heard it was cheaper," and they actually flew to Japan. They got their hotel, and then they went to Disney. And they was like, "We were there for a week, and then came back, and they was like, and it's still cheaper than just the tickets to get here." I wonder if that's something like that here, to where it's like, it may be more cost efficient for those people to go to Japan,
right,
and go to Evo there than it is to come to Vegas here.
Right. I agree.
Vegas hotels are not cheap.
They're not.
No.
You know what I mean? So maybe it's better for them to do that.
I think what's going to happen is that people are going to start going to Combo Breaker more and CEO more because the Saudis don't own that. And since a lot of people are disgusted with Evo right now because what it's owned by and it's too expensive. So that's why more people are supporting Combo Breaker and CEO. Mm-hmm. So I do feel like they're going to pick up a lot more. But again, it's just too expensive at this point right now. And
I'm going to push back.
All right.
I do think Combo Breaker and CEO are going to gain on it.
Yeah.
But the biggest reason is not going to be that Evo's owned by the Saudis. The biggest reason is the cost. Is the cost, and two, I have in my notes here, I think CEO is going to become the premier event in America. And the reason I believe that is because, like was said on Trash Talk, there's so much more to do in Orlando.
I thought the only thing to do in Orlando is Disney
and Universal and SeaWorld. And there's
SeaWorld.
Hey, if you're
still going to SeaWorld,
people still go to SeaWorld.
You sick.
Okay. Well, I never been to Orlando. I never been to the Money Pit. You guys have.
No.
So
Disney's the Money Pit. Orlando's not. So like CEO, like
there's also another theme park that's there that's like small.
Legoland's not too far from there.
Yeah.
So you have all of these things where, like,
that's also where I went to that expensive mall I was talking about.
Yeah. Like I'm planning on going to CEO in August.
Yeah.
My wife and my son are planning on going. My wife's not touching CEO at all. She's not going. She's going to go to the beach. My niece lives in Florida, so they're going to meet up and probably go to Universal. Like, if you're someone who wants to try golfing, there's a golf. CEO is held at a place that has a golf course. You can literally golf at the same place CEO is at.
Well, golfing's great, but
I've never been golfing. I've done Top Golf and stuff like that, but I've never been golfing. CEO, just with all of the other stuff that's around it, the beaches, the parks, all of that other stuff, it's just going to make it a better visit. Because if you show up, you play your game, you go 0-2, you're eliminated, you can go off and just be like, all right, I'm going to spend tomorrow, I'm going to play my games here, do my sets. Tomorrow, I'll go to Universal for half the day, and then at night, come here and do casuals or do the cosplays or whatever other stuff you like at CEO. Sunday, I'll go to Disney for a little bit and come back and watch the top 8 of the game I want to see. Like, there's so much more you can do. And then the food's not as expensive. The stay's not as expensive.
But there's no bunny ranch.
You really think the majority of the people at Evo is trying to go to the bunny ranch?
Well,
I mean, no, I'm okay if they moved it to Florida because for one, that's
No.
it's a we won't have to fly as long to get there. I'm just thinking about from our perspective.
Yeah.
Like it's a 2 hour, it's like an hour and 45-minute flight opposed to 4 hours.
It's a 16-hour drive unless your wife leaves her gun there and you got to turn back around in 3 hours.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
But it's a 20-hour drive.
I just think unless Evo leaves Vegas, CEO is going to take over as the top #1 event in America.
Not Combo Breaker?
Combo Breaker, I'm going to say no just because Chicago's close to where Combo Breaker's held, but it's not as much to do there. You got more stuff to do in Orlando.
But so my question for y'all is, if they leave Vegas, do you see them moving to Florida, or do you see them going to like LA?
See,
which
that's
would
the thing.
Still be just as bad.
That's what I'm trying to say. Trying to figure out if they were to leave Vegas, where can they go?
Houston,
Arizona.
What? Like
I'm trying to think of like meeting halfway. So I'm thinking maybe Houston.
Houston could be okay.
Atlanta.
That's actually what was mentioned on Trash Talk. They brought up Atlanta because Atlanta's like the biggest central hub as far as flights go in the country.
Oh yeah,
the airport is terrible though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because I love Atlanta.
Man, do I hate that airport.
And the flight's only an hour and like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah. Oh, I love Atlanta. I go to Atlanta all the time.
Yeah. So
like while I would not be opposed to Atlanta, would you want all of the major events to be basically East Coast?
For us, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can always
trying to speak objectively. Of course, for us, it's not bad.
New Orleans?
I'm trying to be selfish. Hell yeah.
Like, New Orleans? New Orleans could work. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know.
I haven't either, but I've heard good things.
Same here.
Food, parades.
Yeah.
I want to.
You can hold a parade for like $200.
I want to get there before it goes underwater. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard that's happening.
So we got to get there before it gets underwater.
But I'm just trying to, I'm trying to be fair to everyone. It's easy for me to be like, yeah, bring it to New York City. Like, yeah, of course I would love that. It's only a few hour drive for me. But if
DC?
you live in California,
DC, I think Houston's the fair. I think Houston's probably the. I mean,
I would probably say Houston, Dallas.
Yeah.
Houston or Dallas
to be fair,
could be a good choice. I can't see any cities in California.
Because didn't it originate in L.A.?
Yes,
it did originate in L.A.
It originated in L.A.
But I think Houston would be the best bet for me. I think
maybe an offshoot city of not a San Fran, L.A., but maybe like a Sacramento, Anaheim. Anaheim's close to LA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about St. Louis?
This is Lou.
Yeah, St. Louis.
I'm just trying to think of a place that can handle an influx of, if it gets to its peak, 10,000 people.
I've been to St. Louis. It's not bad.
Wait, didn't he propose out there?
Did I propose out? No.
Oh, how about you did?
I proposed here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, my bad. Thought you did for some reason.
No, they went to a Steeler game out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the last year that they had the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you going out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of a better place. Like,
I think Houston,
Seattle.
It's too far.
I'm not thinking about me, Tim.
Too far.
Too far.
It's not about
it's supposed
us
to be a great
all the
city,
time,
though.
Tim.
I'm sure it is, but
it's not only about us, Tim. And honestly, is Seattle further than fucking Vegas?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
A flight's a flight, bro.
I just don't know.
It's like it's far.
But anyway, still, it's not about us all the time, Tim. We can't just worry about us.
It should go to Houston. I think that's the best option.
Yeah, it's a connecting nonstop. It's a 20-minute difference.
Hey, that's
It's a 20-minute difference.
20 minutes longer to Seattle or short?
Yeah.
To
I think. Because you know what? It says 5 hours and 20 minutes to Seattle. Wasn't it like 5 hours for us to get to Vegas?
I can't remember.
I thought it was something like that. I could be wrong. Let me see. 4 hours and 35 minutes. So a little less than an hour.
Yeah, I'm seeing nonstop flight from Pittsburgh to Vegas is 4 hours and 15 minutes, or 4 hours and 50 minutes. Excuse me.
The Southwest is 4:35. But yeah.
I'm just getting an AI answer. I'm not looking at 5 hours 15 minutes to Seattle. So literally 25-minute difference.
It's not that big of a deal.
It ain't that big of a deal. Let's see Houston, since Tim is so set on Houston. Houston's short as fuck. 2 hours and 45
Yeah,
minutes.
I was about to say, Malik, we connected in Houston when we came home from Vegas.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we connected in Houston. I remember I looked out and I was like, man, there ain't nothing out there. And then like 4 months later, I was like watching something and I was like, oh crap, that was the Grand Canyon.
See?
But like I said, Tim, it's not always about just us. I'm not trying to be convenient to us. I'm trying to be fair to the West Coast.
Oh, I bet you, I guarantee they'll say they need to bring it back to LA because that's where it originated at. They don't care about the East Coast. So let's be selfish back.
They don't need to care about the East Coast. We already got Combo Breaker and CEO.
Technically, Combo Breaker's in the Midwest.
Technically, yeah. But
it's middle of the East and West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more Eastern than Western.
Well, West is in the name, though.
Yeah, but it's more. I know. More Eastern. Anyway.
Well, a lot of the West.
ain't LA, the traffic would be fucking horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's already horrendous in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, could LA work? Yeah. But I just think that if you're not staying on like in the hotel that's connected to the venue,
yeah,
it'll be a shit show. That's just my opinion as someone who's never been to LA.
So more of the story is they need to move.
I think they need to move.
Yeah, at this point, absolutely.
And part of it's not Evo's fault because since Vegas has started this whole money thing, they've been charging these venue fees where you're like, if you're holding an event here, you got to pay us X amount of money per day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's required if you're holding an event there.
Right.
So that's hurting it too. It's Vegas's fault as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're being greedy as well. So I'm not going to blame it all on Evo. I honestly think it's time for Evo to leave Vegas.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in agreement there. Mm-hmm. It's a shame because it was
a good time when we went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it on it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a combination of a lot of things, and why where it's at right now. But that's all I got on it.
Paper Maid trailer.
Yeah, so we brought this up. I can't remember how many months ago it was. It's supposed to be a martial arts movie based off of a martial arts fraternity.
Oh, yeah. I remember this now. Yeah.
And it's supposed to star like Michael Jai White, the Black Ranger, Zach.
Mara Sade is in it.
I think Ty Mok is in it from The Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole bunch of black martial artists are supposed to be in it. So
we really cover everything nerd related.
Yeah. So they released a trailer for it. So let's pull this up and see what we got here. Like, I'm just curious.
Of course.
I'm just curious on what it's going to look like and all of that. Because I think the concept of it just sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So let's pull this up, get the sound, make sure the sound is on. And let's see what we got here. Let's make this full screen.
All the values that a black fraternity enhances in our young.
Yep, here go to 3 I was just talking about.
Yep.
Oh, Maurice Crump?
There's Mara. Mm-hmm.
It's a construct that you decide gives us the authority.
Time out looks so different from his Bruce Leroy days.
Mm-hmm. Looks intense.
This looks like 2 of my favorite terrible movies mashed into one, and Never Back Down and Stomp the Yard. And I am 100% into watching this. I'm not saying it's going to be terrible, but I enjoy both of those movies, even though they're terrible. I'm in on this.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. You know, I'm always down for a good martial arts movie.
The acting doesn't look like it's going to be great, but the martial arts looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah. I like seeing Maurice Crump. I always felt he should be in more stuff. Like, he was dope in The Protector 2, I think he was in. Tymok, like I had just said, Tymok looks so different from Bruce Leroy.
Yeah.
Like, Walter E. Jones is in it. Like, it's just my childhood all wrapped up. It just makes me feel good. Just seeing like all these people I watched as a child.
Got Bruce Leroy, Spawn, and the Black Ranger all in the same area.
Yeah.
I'm in on it.
Absolutely. Look, it look cool for what I saw. I want to do a little hip hop keto in there. Do a little hip hop keto.
Expect Sean T to show up in this film at some point.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know who should show up? Fucking Billy Blanks.
Why not? A little Tybo.
Yeah.
Black martial artist known for doing martial arts in movies. Why not have Billy Blanks?
We can keep an eye on this.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it. I think it's a decent looking movie.
Yeah. Anything else on that?
No, it looks no. It says no release date. Obviously,
no release date.
I'm sure we'll get more trailers as it gets closer.
Yes.
We'll get a definitive look at like what the story's really going to be about and everything.
Yeah, it looks like the one person. I think that's the guy looks like the main character.
The guy who knows
that you know. You mentioned his name.
I mentioned Mara Sade, the girl.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. She's a TNA wrestler. Well,
okay.
She was in WWE, but she's in TNA now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he seems to be like Michael Jai White's son, it looks like.
Yeah, in the film.
Guy.
Yeah.
So. But looks intriguing. Going to have the family drama. You need to stand up, hold up to my legacy and, trying to be my own man, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it looks decent.
I have to live my own life.
I want to live my life, not yours.
Yep. So, all right, Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah.
What's this? Spider-Man? What is this called?
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Yeah.
So that literally dropped the day after we recorded our last did our last recording session.
Oh, okay.
I was like, of course, this drops right after we do the recording session.
Yep.
Never on time for us. But let's pull this up and check out this one, see what it's like.
Wait, this dropped after? How did I not see this shit?
Yeah, this literally dropped like 2 days after we did our last
I
recording.
don't think I've watched this yet. I just flat out don't remember.
Let's see here.
Is that Scorpion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You found a way to suppress mutated activity.
You see, no, it's like rock. Get rid of the bad aspects, but keep it going. Oh, it needs stuff. You're supposed to take care of good or bad.
All right, guys.
You know, let's do the thing. Here's a face that's in front we can't control. One we can't even see. The one was immune to consensus. What do you think they're doing?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those players.
He's little. I'm MJ.
Sure. You don't know. Oh, Spiderman.
That would suck.
I know you can get that, babe.
Oh, yeah. He's never seen the Hulk.
No.
Wait, you should have seen him in the war at Endgame.
He might have seen him in the war, but like he never.
Well, he was in the Hulkbuster, I think, at that time, wasn't he?
In Infinity War, he was in Hulkbuster. In Endgame, he was Smart Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I still want more. You strike me, big striker. It's so.
I'd have been like, y'all really gonna let him stretch?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
I'm going to say something that's going to be a bit of a hot take, in my opinion, I think. I'm sorry, but I think he's the best Spider-Man.
Is that a hot take?
People still hold on to Tobey Maguire.
Tobey was terrible Spider-Man. Sorry. Terrible Spider-Man.
He was good for it at the time.
I thought Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker.
Great Peter Parker. Terrible Spider-Man. I started to dislike Spider-Man because of him. I'm like, Spider-Man's not whiny. This little... I won't get into it.
I
always thought he was the best of both worlds for the Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. So I think he's the best Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Oh, he got to be hurting watching MJ with other dudes. Oh, that got to hurt.
It does have to hurt.
What did they say? Final semester at MIT?
That's what the video said.
That's what they said,
yeah.
yes. Oh, man, they done went to MIT and you just, that got to hurt.
Like, yeah.
But it's been about 4 years now, huh? I guess.
Yeah, it's been 4 years. Just going through this, I'm looking at some of the stuff. Obviously, we're getting the whole spider thing.
Man Spider.
The Man Spider stuff with, him being taken over, his mutation going a little wild on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool seeing Scorpion.
Mac McClung.
Mm-hmm.
Not McClung. McClung is
that's the basketball player. I always get them mixed up.
Matt Gargan.
I was about to say the dunker.
Yeah, damn it.
But he was in Homecoming. Most people forget that.
A Scorpion?
Yeah, he just wasn't Scorpion. He was one of the
Mhm.
guys that Michael Keaton was selling weapons to
Yeah.
on the barge.
Mm.
And he was the one in the post-credit scene like, oh, I heard you know who Spider-Man is.
Yeah.
So like he had a scorpion tattoo on his neck. That's how
Right.
that was their like hint that it was
At
him.
the jail, right?
So clearly, Doctor Strange magic didn't wipe everyone's memory because someone remembers who he is.
Why you say that?
Because the person said, maybe I'll go see MJ.
Now that goes to something that I was kind of clued in on. This was a rumor even after the first trailer that we watched, but
Yeah, when they was walking through the city, the person was like, maybe I'll go check in on
yeah,
MJ.
but I'm
And
trying
it's
to find the scene, but
a little further.
no, I know what you're
Oh.
talking about. I'm trying to find a specific
Right.
scene of something else. I think it's right after that.
Is that supposed to be
that-
Robbie?
The rumor is that's Jean Grey. And what can Jean Grey do? Read minds.
Okay.
So it's not that they remember who Peter Parker is. She got in his head and knows he wants MJ. So she read his mind. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll go see MJ. So she's fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
But why would Jean Grey be doing that?
That's the thing that I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the rumor is that this is Jean Grey. I can't remember the actress's name that's supposed to be playing.
Yeah,
her.
why would she be trying to why would Jean Grey be trying to destroy Spider-Man?
So that's the part that's another thing that this guy is supposed to be
Tombstone?
not Trask.
No,
the anti-mutant guy, Stryker.
William Stryker?
I think maybe it's Trask. I can't remember. The rumor is this was after we saw the first trailer months ago. Because he showed up in this too.
No, Tombstone is the dude that played in
Black Lightning.
Black Lightning. Yeah.
Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones III, I think his name is.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell who he is.
But no, they're saying he's supposed to be like the anti-mutant person. So she's going after like his facilities where it might be she's not doing bad. She's not a bad guy technically.
Oh, okay.
Once again, this is all just assumptions that she's just attacking government buildings. Spider-Man's like, why are you attacking government buildings? But the reason behind it is he's doing shit to mutants.
Got you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So where there's really he's the bad guy, but she's trying to stop him, but Spider-Man doesn't understand. Okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man doesn't get it.
I can see that.
So he's going after her thinking she's just attacking government buildings. And she's like, nah, you don't know.
Whereas if that is him, he hates mutants,
yeah,
but wouldn't have a problem with Spider-Man, which makes zero sense.
Yeah.
I've always been confused about that. Like, oh, look, superhero, cool. Yeah, we like them. Do not like these mutants, though.
Yeah.
Don't like them. But that's how it is.
But this is just a cool visual.
When does this come out?
Yeah. July 30th, 1st or
okay,
July
cool.
30th or something.
I'll be there to see this.
Yeah.
So
we're definitely going to have a review on this movie.
Absolutely.
It's on the schedule.
That's just a cool view. Like, this also is what makes me think.
That was Punisher, right?
That was Rogue,
yeah,
right?
Oh, okay.
We thought Rogue was on the bus.
Yeah. This is definitely what makes me think it's Jean.
Okay.
Like, all these people just instantly frozen mentally.
Mm-hmm.
That instantly screams telepath.
Mm-hmm.
Could have
powerful telepath.
Yeah. Okay.
And don't forget, early in Jean Grey's life, she was not in control of her powers.
Right. No, she wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So this could be full-blown Jean Grey before, like, the whole...
Phoenix.
Not even before the Phoenix stuff, but before Xavier got to her.
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because in the comic books, I don't know if it was a retcon or if they did it initially. She was so fucking powerful that he blocked off part of her power so she can control it. And that's kind of how Phoenix initially first came out. She wasn't initially a cosmic being.
Yeah.
It was the dark side of her powers because it got locked away.
Right.
So this could be the full-fledged power Jean Grey just going ham before Xavier gets a hold of her and helps her out. So she could be the bad guy also.
Right.
But it also could be what I said earlier, where she's kind of doing bad things for the right reasons.
Right. Okay. I'm interested to,
but
obviously, to see this.
Because you see the hopping too, like they're showing that like she's hopping person to person.
Right. And I think that's setting up the hobgoblin right there.
Yeah, I think that's he's gonna go crazy trying to figure out who Spider-Man is and go hobgoblin.
Well, yeah.
Do you think she's gonna die?
I don't know. I think they're gonna do the whole they're gonna end up together thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I think it might they end up together, but in the process he loses his best friend.
Or so he's gonna lose something.
He's gonna
obviously, yeah.
His friend's gonna become hobgoblin, so it's like, oh, you gain her, you get the girl, but you lose the friend.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But like you see how like they're hopping. So I think it's Jean Grey brain hopping.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But my only thing is that I'm slightly concerned about is this becoming a little too convoluted, because we've seen a lot of threads shown in this trailer.
Well,
we got the Spider-Man power going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We got the whole trying to basically quietly stalk MJ and Ned.
Mm-hmm.
We got the whole Jean Grey thing. We got the Punisher thing. We got the Hulk thing. Like,
this is gonna be a 2-hour movie, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be convoluted or have too much in it. It's just one of the things I'm afraid of.
I mean, we also got to remember they are trying to set up the next
X-Men and all this
phase
stuff.
of the MCU.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to, I mean, what better way than Spider-Man? People already love Spider-Man. They're going to go see Spider-Man. So now it could be like, boom, here's all these new characters. Now you can learn about them. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's just my assumptions. So.
I told you to stop it. You're in Rachel.
Just fine.
Just fine.
Just fine.
You see, look, here's another thing.
Yeah.
Now we got the hand.
The hand.
I'm assuming that's the hand.
No, that has to be them, right? So, yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. It looks great.
Yeah. Didn't have to kill off Marissa Tomei.
You're right. They didn't need to kill off Aunt May.
Mm-hmm.
But them letting him stretch is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really digging the old school suit.
Yeah.
I really like it. So, yeah. All right. All y'all got?
Yeah.
All right. No recommendations?
Yes.
Sure. I'll spark it off.
Mm-hmm.
I went and saw this movie a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Can't remember. But you got to see it. The Furious. You have to watch that.
I didn't even realize it was out already. But I remember you saying it now. But yeah,
you have to go see that fucking movie.
It looked great.
It is by far one of the best martial arts action movies I've ever seen. And I've seen The Raid. Like, everyone talks about The Raid. To me, as far as action scenes go and martial arts, it's better than The Raid.
Okay.
It is incredibly choreographed. The plot's a little light, but, you know, most people don't go to these movies for heavy plot. You go to see some cool shit.
Right.
So I'm not going to hold that against it too much.
No.
But
turn your brain off. Just watch great fights.
Just enjoy incredible fights.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Several set pieces. Everyone fights differently. Joe Taslim got his chance to shine and really show what kind of martial artist he is, because he's a judoka. He does judo. and he was able to really he did, they don't really show martial arts like that in movies. They typically stick to punch kick type martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
And to see him use judo in a street fight type of environment was great.
Okay.
And like,
I already wanted to see it. I just forgot.
Yeah, everyone needs to go see that movie. That movie was fucking incredible. From what I read, it's almost done in the theaters already. It's supposed to be coming to streaming in 2 weeks.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dang. All right. Yeah.
I mean, this movie technically came out last year. Just it came out overseas. It just got released here this year.
Okay.
But incredible movie. Everyone needs to go see that movie. That movie was fucking incredible. Right. I went there by myself and I was thoroughly entertained.
All right. All right. I have an anime. It's a decent little fun watch. It's called The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. It's currently running. It's kind of wild how it's set up, but it's just a fun little anime. Like she's the princess of her town and she's a warrior, the main character.
Okay.
But she loses a fight to a barbarian and she is kidnapped and wakes up chained up kind of in his like
dungeon.
Kind of like a dungeon, yeah, kind of. But it's the complete opposite of what you think. Like he intends to marry her, but he needs her to be okay with marrying him. It's not just like a forced marriage kind of thing.
Okay.
And she's kidnapped and brought to this land of these people that she's fighting, and her life becomes much better than it was before.
Nice.
Okay.
So you would think you're like, oh man, this is kind of messed up. But then like you realize that in this culture, these men, they want to marry fierce warrior women.
Mm-hmm.
And so they fight them, realize this is the woman for me and I want to marry her. But it's like not weird like, some animes can be.
Okay.
So it's just a fun little watch.
Just that concept, though, sounds hilarious to me. You know what? I'm a warrior. I need to marry a warrior. We got to fight.
Yeah.
You give me good enough fight.
They're at war. So her I guess city or country or whatever, they're at war with his.
Yeah.
And so she was trying to kill him. But it's funny because it's like where she's at, she's the princess and everything, but the land is barren and they're struggling.
Yeah.
And then he brings her over there and they think they're all barbarians, and then all of a sudden her life is way better.
Yeah.
So she's struggling with the idea of, hey, I want to go and help my people, but life's so great here. Why would I want to go back?
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about
yeah.
What you said, that he's like, oh, you fought me well.
Yeah.
I want to marry you. Just imagine that in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no, I need someone who can at least throw hands with me for us to get married. We got to be able to throw hands.
Yeah.
Like,
and literally,
that just sounds weird in concept.
Literally, she shows up and she's like, when he's introducing her to all the people, she's like, these people want to kill me. And they're like, no, but we do want to spar with you because you're super strong. And she's like, I killed a lot of your warriors. And they're like, they died at war. That's why we want to fight you. But they was like, no, we don't hate you. We just want to spar with you. Like, so it's funny how it's done. So decent little watch.
All right, check it out. I got a TikToker, Bumper Sticker Bandit. What he does is he lives in Oregon, so he drives around parking lots. There's a lot of energy waste of time that he does, but if he sees people that park in like handicap spots, he has a whole bunch of stickers in his car while they're in the store. He'll have stickers that says like, I have a small pee-pee, and he will put it on their car while they're in the store, and then when they come out, they'll be all pissed off, like, who put this on my car? It's a lot of like wasted energy, but he hates people that just parks were goofy in the parking spots and stuff like that.
You get that just working at the fire station.
Right. It's funny humor for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff that I find funny. Something that Malik wouldn't find funny. Mm-hmm. It's stuff that I find funny.
I love how you always got to throw shots at me.
I have to. But yeah, it's called Bumper Sticker Bandit. It's on TikTok. I get a kick out of stuff like that.
I think the that happens at the fire station too. You never know what'll end up on your car. But my one friend, he was like, they put it was like a show your true colors, and it was like a honk if you're gay sticker on the back of his car. And he was just driving, and everyone kept honking at him, and he's like, "What the freak is going on?" he was like, and then when he finally found it out, he's like, "Dude, I was at church. I was wondering why everyone was staring at me." I was like, "That is hilarious." I was like, "That's funny." So
yeah, I get a kick out of stuff like that. But
I was like, they'd have been mad at me. I'd have just left the sticker on, like, they ain't taking it off. Like, stop honking at me. But I'm gonna have to check that out. And people get so upset. It's always hilarious.
And they watch them like trying to like get it off their car is even funnier, and they get so pissed off.
Oh man. Yeah. So I seen this woman. She had it written on her back window. It was like, what did she say? It said, "MAGA men eat pickles the long way." And she was in Chick-fil-A, and this dude was cussing her out. He's like, "Take that off your window!" Just cussing her out. And she was like, "Did I upset you?" It was like,
people get so upset about some of the dumbest stuff.
Oh yeah,
like if it gets you that upset, you need to evaluate your thought process or your lifestyle.
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. I would take it in stride. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
All right. Trash X?
Yes, sir.
You want me to kick us off?
Yes, sir.
All right. We've been talking about drivers a lot lately, and what pisses me off. So I got another driving thing that pisses me off. This is for you idiots out there who drive with headphones in. Get a fucking Bluetooth system. You are always the worst drivers. It annoys the hell out. Every time it's someone just doing something stupid, anytime I pass them, I'm like, fucking idiot got a headphone in. The AirPods.
Yeah.
Just get a Bluetooth system. The little piece costs like $20. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, stop. Like, that just pissing me off, man. That's all.
I understand.
I've never seen it, but okay.
You never seen people driving with their headphones in?
No.
Oh. In this city, it happens a lot.
No, I get it.
Yep.
Carolina drivers are the worst, north and south. No, they're horrible.
DC.
No, they're aggressive.
Ohio.
No, they're aggressive, but no, Carolina are the worst.
Ohio's the worst.
How?
They drive 20 miles under the speed limit in the fast lane. Their cars are always falling apart. It is dangerous to be. I freaking hate Ohio drivers. I've driven from New Hampshire to Florida, and Ohio is the worst.
That's how Carolina feels. They drive 20 miles below the speed limit in the left lane. I'm like, what are we doing?
That's Ohio, except for their
care.
cars are falling apart in Ohio.
They don't have state inspections, right?
Yeah, their bumpers be on the ground, and there'd be just sparks flying, and you'd be like, bro.
With a MAGA sticker, too. Like, get the hell out of here. I can't stand it. It's ridiculous. They just don't, and they don't care. I'm like,
I'll say this, and it's
horrible.
I'll say this about Carolina, and this always tends to piss them off. Carolina barbecue sucks. It's vinegar-based bullshit. Their barbecue is trash.
I like Carolina Gold barbecue sauce.
Ew. Vinegar-based bullshit.
Hot sauce is vinegar-based.
I don't put hot sauce on my ribs.
But you eat hot sauce.
Barely anymore, but I don't eat it on my ribs. So.
But yeah, that was mine.
Yeah.
Mine, something a little more recent, shall we say. The NBA needs to fix the draft presentation. I'm tired of seeing people get drafted, go up on stage with a hat, knowing damn well they've already been traded to some other team.
Are you talking about the dude from the Knicks that got traded and went to the Lakers?
I'm talking about all of them.
Okay. Well,
almost every player that gets drafted in the draft outside of like the top 15.
Does anyone watch the NBA draft?
I watched a little bit,
but I'm saying, like, to me, and maybe I love the NBA also, but it feels like the NFL draft is like a big deal.
Oh yeah,
it feels like the NBA draft just happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's what I'm asking.
It's definitely much smaller in popularity than the NFL draft.
of course.
But like, for example, Quintin, you're a Lakers fan.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason there should ever be a picture of Kobe Bryant with a Charlotte Hornets hat on, but he has one.
I didn't drafted him, but yeah.
But he was traded during the
You're right.
He got traded before, like that pick got traded before he got picked. So there's no reason he should have had that hat on. The trade was already made.
Yeah. Didn't that also happen with like Trae Young and
It happens.
Yeah, and Luka.
It was Trae and Luka. Yeah.
It happens with everyone. The trade's already made.
So why announce
So
it?
why the fuck are they coming up and putting on the hat of the team they know they're not going to?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That's a good point.
You're like, oh, the league got to approve the trade. When has the trade ever been? Only trade I've ever heard of being turned down was the Chris Paul trade, and that wasn't during the draft.
Still bullshit.
It was bullshit. But that's literally the only trade I've ever heard of being turned down.
Bullshit.
Every other trade goes through just fine. So if the trade's been made, why the fuck are these boys wearing the hat of a team they're not going to play for?
That
makes zero sense whatsoever.
That's a good point.
No argument there.
Yeah. And it's not that hard to do. It's not like they can't look at the NFL and see it happen there.
Right.
Like,
that's a good point.
A pick gets traded. They come up and they wear the hat of the team that traded them.
Yeah.
I mean, that traded for them.
No, it makes sense.
I was thinking the other day, like, about our NBA teams, and I was like, the Jazz, like, you'd have told me, like, 5 years ago, like, hey, your Lakers will have LeBron and Luka, but out of everyone on RDR, you would still have the worst team. I'd have been like, there's no way that's possible. Like, there's no way the Knicks and the Thunder are better than the Lakers. Absolutely insane. They're the last two champions.
What a time.
Yeah.
Hey,
crazy.
I waited
world
my whole fucking life to
did.
see the Knicks win.
Hey,
we're happy.
I'm happy for you, man.
We're happy for
also,
you.
that picture is dope.
It is.
The hand to OG picture is absolutely fire.
Yeah, Sierra made that.
That is fire.
You should have showed it to our
You know
fans.
what? When you sent that to us text message, Maya was next to me, and I was like, my daughter doesn't do anything but cost me money.
Well, your daughter's a lot younger than mine.
She's 16.
My daughter's 21.
It's not a lot
I
younger.
know, right? Actually, why don't you tell us exactly what went through your mind when the clock went zero when they won?
When they won the championship?
Yeah, seriously, because you said you waited your whole life for this. I know
That's literally the thought that went through my mind. I've literally waited my entire life to see
like what
this.
was you?
You just
feeling?
went through this last year.
Like who me?
Yeah, you.
I know what I was feeling. I know how
But-
excited I'm like.
But
how was you
Oklahoma
feeling?
City didn't exist when he was a kid.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I mean, not the team, but the city was there.
No, the fuck.
Well, we know the city was.
But, you know,
the city was
yeah,
there.
the city was there. But yeah, but like,
Like the Thunder didn't exist when he was a kid.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I still remember talking with Rob Rankin
yeah,
about the Knicks and Allen Houston's jumper back when we was in middle school.
like against the Heat.
Just in general.
This is okay.
As a world class Spurs hater, I love it.
Yeah, fuck the Spurs.
I love it because I hate the
Yeah,
Spurs.
tell us, let them know like how we was rooting for you, man.
No,
like,
literally, my thought was
Yeah.
I've waited my entire life to see this.
I wanted it to go one more game because I just wanted them. I just knew if the Knicks won in the Garden, they would burn the Garden to the ground.
yeah, man.
All hell would
Oh,
100% loose already.
I know.
If it was there, you couldn't have told nobody nothing.
I know. That's why I wanted it to happen. I'm like, that'd have been so great,
Like,
man.
okay,
It's
so
just-
the OG game when he hit the tip off, like, was your heart going nuts that night when the comeback game? You know,
When I'm watching game 4,
yeah,
I'm like, they were down big at halftime,
Yeah.
and I'm like, fuck.
right.
But I'm like, there's a chance. But I don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting there like, oh yeah, they're definitely coming back. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, I always knew they were going to come back and win. No, I didn't. I'm like, fuck, let's try to get this close, get some momentum,
Right.
At halftime,
to
no.
start game 5.
In the third, you started seeing it. You're like,
but
it's
then
coming.
in the third, Jalen started going off, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, they cut it down to 15. Okay, now it's down to 12. Once it hit about 10, I'm like, oh shit, they could come back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, they can really come back. And then they started to come back. Then San Antonio would score a little bit. I'm like, fuck. And then they started to score again. I'm like, fuck. And then Josh Hart missed that open fucking layup. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, he got stuck where he's like, I don't know if to dunk it, to lay it up. I don't know what to do. And then he ended up just doing nothing and missed.
Sorry, because the Spurs had De'Aaron Sorsby Fox. Because he had to be betting on the games. I don't care. He definitely was betting on the games, and he bet on the Knicks to win. Because there ain't no way. What was it, like 2 seconds left or something like that?
Yeah, he had.
Or no, it was 12 seconds left. He could have just ran the clock out.
Yeah.
And he tried it for that layup. Nah,
he had a horrible
that
series.
is De'Aaron Brendan Sorsby Fox.
Yeah, he had a horrible series.
Forget
He
this.
had horrible. He did play horribly in that series. I will say this.
Not if you're a Knicks fan. He had a great
Yeah,
series.
absolutely.
Dylan Harper is a fucking baller.
Yeah.
That kid can play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He better be starting from day one.
I will say
Yeah.
this, and I might offend some of the people with the Spurs. I don't care. I hate y'all team anyway. I'm glad y'all lost. The Spurs are a case of a great team with an awful coach. He is awful. They win that. I'm sorry, Nick, Malik. They win that series if they have Popovich still.
I don't think he's an awful coach.
He's
just got
awful.
He got out coached by Mike Brown.
He watched his
That's
every
what it
time
is.
the Knicks made a run. He never tried to slow the game down. He just watched it.
That I agree.
Every single time. Every game, when the Knicks are making a run, he's just on the sideline like, and I'm like, call a timeout. Call a timeout.
I don't know why he was
Call a
calling
timeout. Call a timeout. They just never did it. Awful coach. He was carried by his team. He's a terrible coach. I'm sorry.
Well, you clearly.
I agree with that statement. I disagree with you saying that they outright win if Popovich is coaching. Would it have been much closer? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you could also see that players got caught in the moment. Wemby started folding.
Oh, yeah. But
that has nothing to do with coaching.
What I'm saying is if it played out the same way, but Popovich, they were up in what? Every game they lost?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Every game. Period.
Popovich is going to help to control the game. With Popovich, they're not jacking up threes 2 seconds into the shot clock like they were with this coach.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They control the game a lot better under Popovich.
Yes. Game
so
4,
I think that changes the outcome.
Game
sorry.
4, Knicks are losing if Popovich is closing.
Yes.
Coaching.
Mm-hmm.
That I will not argue.
I think honestly, I think game 2. Wemby does. Popovich is like, you're 7'6". Get to the freaking hoop and we'll lob you the ball. Dunk it in. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? A lot of those outcomes that they were up double digits in every game they lost.
Every game
They were up double digits.
Every game they were up double digits.
That's a coaching
every single
issue.
game.
That's a coaching.
Oh, I agree.
But I will also say this. Now, I'm not saying this is a coaching thing. Wemby, everyone wants Wemby to stay posted up. I agree to an extent, but he's not built for strict post play.
Oh, I don't think he should be in the post. But what I'm saying is the game's on the line. Where are you shooting a fadeaway for?
Yes.
You're 7'6".
I agree. I agree there.
Yeah.
But like you saw it all the time. Wemby should stay in the post.
No, he
fuck he shouldn't.
That's not his game.
It's not even that's not his game. He would get beat the fuck up, and his body is not built for that yet.
Yeah.
No,
He still needs a couple more years to get his body built for that.
You saw him in the Western Conference Finals, like with Hardenstein. Like he was having a lot of trouble with like with a bigger body on him and
They're
stuff
not,
like
well,
that.
that's why they just drafted that dude from Michigan.
So yeah,
They're going to let him stand in the paint
Yeah,
and body everyone.
'cause
That's what he's built for.
Because obviously Luke Cornett's not the backup
Yeah.
answer. So
Yeah.
absolutely. And they got to figure out. I mean, Stephon Castle's a good player, but they got to figure something out with him with his aggressive play because you can't keep getting early foul trouble like that.
It's youth.
They're young.
Yeah, they're young.
Like they're young.
And they're sore losers.
But here's my thing, and everyone always be like, "Oh man, they're young; they'll go right back." Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Said the same
It's
about Dan
hard.
Marino.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Yeah. And they need a veteran. They need a veteran that's had to calm them down because Harrison Barnes obviously really didn't do a good job with that.
The young
They didn't play them.
Remember
play 'em
the young Thunder.
Mhm.
Remember everybody like they're young; they'll make it back. Never did.
Yeah, you talking about the KD one?
Yeah.
With Derek Fisher on the team?
No,
yeah.
yeah, KD.
KD,
Harden,
Harden,
yeah,
Westbrook, like
Westbrook.
never
They
made it back.
Nope. The injuries
Never
started
made it
kicking,
back.
They never made it back.
That's everyone always. Oh man, they're younger. They could. That's not necessarily true, man.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's not necessarily true. You
You
get
know.
your chance. You gotta make it.
And other
Absolutely.
teams
We'll get better.
will get better and will.
Absolutely.
One thing that I think is going to hurt the Spurs in the long run is the book's eventually going to be written on how to play Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, no one's ever seen a 7'5" guy with handles that could shoot,
Yeah.
but also can play in the post a little bit.
Mhm.
Like, there's never been a player like that. So the book's not out on what to do against him.
Right.
In a year or two, they're going to figure out, okay, this is what we need to do. We need, if you get a player like a Cat, not necessarily, I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm using, but a big that can shoot,
Yeah.
but that can also move, that Wemby will have to guard. He's going to struggle. He can't do his job at protecting the rim no more because he's got to cover that guy.
Right.
So then that's going to open up stuff for the other players.
Correct.
Right.
So eventually Wemby's going to, the NBA always does it. Every professional sport does it. There's going to be this guy that comes along that's just not typical.
Yeah.
And at first, no one's going to know what the fuck to do. But then once they figure it out, it's game over.
Or they told us a couple years ago, Jokic is unstoppable. Or he's going to win all these championships.
Yeah.
Hasn't even been back.
They figured him out.
Yeah.
Remember, early Michael Vick. No one knew what the fuck to do against early Michael Vick. No one had any clue what to do. You're talking about a guy that runs like a fucking top-notch receiver, strong as a running back with a fucking cannon attached to his shoulder. What the fuck are we supposed to do against him? Then they figured him out. Like, it happens in every sport. People come along that are just not part of the mold. But once you figure them out, then they come down to earth a little bit.
Those other players.
Wemby's not just going to be the mean. He's definitely going to be in the top level of players in the NBA. I'm not saying he's going to come down to average. But your chance to strike is when no one knows what to do against you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you develop skills to counteract what that does. So we'll see what they do. They're a young team. They're definitely going to make the threat to make the finals again.
Absolutely.
Will they guaranteed make it? No. But
and
they
Spurs.
definitely don't have a chance. But once again, as soon as you get, like, everyone's like, oh, there's never going to be another 7'4" guy that can move like that. You don't need a 7'4" guy to move like that. You get someone who's 6'11" with long arms. Now you defend Wemby. You're long enough to
defending.
Yeah, you're long enough to be in his face and make it tough for him.
Right.
Make him have to come guard you.
That bulky dude they just got from Michigan. He has like a 7'4" wingspan.
Yeah.
I think he's like 7 foot or something like that. He's like a 7'4" wingspan, but he's bulky. Yeah, and he's strong.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, but shout out to the Spurs. I hope y'all never go back ever. Ever. So
I just
fuck Tim Duncan in his long ass shirts too.
I just hope the Knicks can run it back, make it back again before I die.
Well, Boston got a lot of problems going on right now, and I think you guys are going to be okay.
And Browns fans, this don't mean just because y'all watch the Knicks do it, like, hey, we can do it. No, you can't.
I mean, well, they just won a title. They won a title 10 years ago. They're good for another 60 years. So Cleveland's good for another 60 years.
Cleveland. I'm talking about Browns specifically.
Oh, well, I'm just saying just the fact that the city of Cleveland just won. I mean, they're good for another 60 years. So yeah. But but we're happy for you that you won. I was rooting for you. You know what I mean?
Literally waited my entire life to see that.
It was dope. It was good for you, man.
Definitely all great games. Great series. Great series. Great series.
It was a great series.
And then the last thing I got is, man, we're all sick of your songs for TikTok, man. You got to do better.
Hey, you was like better. Somebody had to say it. I was like, I thought I've been told him. I'm like, bro, you gotta.
We can't take it anymore, man.
Jazz said it a while ago too. You had like a video. It was like
I don't choose the song.
Well, choose them, please. They're terrible. We can't take it anymore.
Choose the songs. I don't give a fuck.
We know you don't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's terrible. I was like, someone's got to say it.
I remember you had some video. It was diving, and I don't remember the song, but Jazz was like, "What the frick are you watching?" I was like, "It's Malik's video," and she's like, "Tell him to choose his song."
He doesn't care.
I was like, "He says he doesn't do it.
He doesn't care. He just
I don't care.
lets it go."
Yeah,
but that's all I got.
All right, that's it.
I remember like, share, and subscribe, and we're getting close to that 500 mark, guys.
Absolutely.
And peace.
Deuces.